in an organza bag, plus a DVD ideal for jewellery making newbies, featuring tutorials essential for getting started and so much more. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will automatically be added to your order when you make your first purchase with us. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, shape and colour will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your new free gift, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you've found a workshop you would like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button, fill in the required fields, and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
There you go. There you go. I'm on a wonky woo. I'm on a wonky woo.
Wonky woo?
Yeah, look, we're on a wonky woo.
Are we?
What?
I think that's...
Oh, is it? Oh, you thought... Oh, Ross just said, I thought that was slang for double. For a double. No, but it could be. That might stick. That might stick. Yeah, there we go. That's better. That's better. A very good evening to you all. Do you know what? I didn't think that today could get any better until I read that it was Monica with me.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, because we had such a lovely show last time we were on together.
It, yeah.
Me too. It was really good fun, and I don't know if you've heard, but I've been singing your praises relentlessly.
I did see you when you were talking about my DVDs yesterday, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching.
I do think you're truly, truly epic, an absolute artiste.
Oh, thank you.
Now, jewellery makers, just to make you aware, you know, there was a situation yesterday with lovely Alison's DVD, i.e. it didn't arrive. You've got to remember that there's been adverse weather conditions, so we're actually quite understanding of that fact. But unfortunately, it also means that Monica's DVD launch isn't here as well.
Oh dear.
However, every cloud and all of that, we are still going ahead with the kits, and you're going to do an alternative demo, and the DVD is going to be scheduled, we think, for the next time that you're on air.
Yeah, I'm not sure which day yet, but possibly the next time I'm on.
Probably next week. Probably next week. So, message. Get your kit now. You'll have that there. The DVD is being launched as soon as it lands, really, and Monica's in the studio. So, because I think we need you. We do need you. It has been absolutely horrendous here in the Midlands, and I know, well, not just here in the Midlands. It's raining quite heavily now. Yeah, can I just mention as well to the crew that when you leave here, do be careful of that very big puddle.
Oh, it's stuck up on me, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a very, very, very big puddle. On the way into it this morning, I was like, oh, and she's popped a tyre because as you do, you slow down and you kind of go round. No, I thought I had. I slowed down because I saw the puddle. Did you think that too? To go around the puddle into a massive, huge pothole.
Oh dear.
Yes. A sinkhole, yeah, almost. Anyway, so yes, we are bringing you the actual DVD kits this evening still. And the DVD will happen a little bit later on in the week. But also very exciting because I saw these on Chloe's desk, Monica, and I was like, Oh my goodness, these are insane. I'm talking about the little Nutcrackers. Look at those. Have you seen these, Ben? Do you know what? I've loved this weekend because I have just non-stop smiled with seed beading, with the wonderful displays this morning.
And they have names as well.
Tell me.
Well, we had a competition last time because my son named this one.
Yes.
When I first made him, my son named him Smith.
Smith?
Yeah, so when the DVD first came on, we had a competition to name his friend.
Yes.
Who we all decided looks a bit older as well.
Yes.
And the winner was Will. So now this is Will and Smith.
Ah, I see what you did there. Please, can you make a Will Smith? Please, can you do one of Will Smith? That would just be amazing. Whatever film, I'm not bothered, but just do a Will Smith version. And I assume, I mean, we've got the remaining quantity of your DVDs that were launched only recently. Now, a few questions were raised. Look at it. That's incredible. I love his eyebrows. That's absolutely...
He's got a bit scruffy in my bag.
I quite like that about him though. I like that. He's pristine everywhere else. And his beard be a bit wild. It's all good. So these were launched when?
It
was recently.
It was probably less than 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Less than 2 weeks. Okay. And there was questions this afternoon. In that I said to Ross, I was like, oh, hang on a minute. How come it's that price? Isn't it meant to be the usual DVD price? And this is before I'd even seen the DVD, so I'm just imagining one of our standard DVDs. And then they were like, no, and they said, okay, it's got a booklet. Oh, okay. Well, still, why is it that price? Because you've actually got this cheaper, and I don't know if it was intentional, I don't know if it was by mistake, but my understanding is these are either $9.95 or $7.95, aren't they? Because it actually has the booklet inside as well.
Technically, it's not a booklet; it's just a pattern. So
okay,
yeah, but still,
it's still extra work, and you expect to pay a little bit more.
Yeah, of course.
Can I tell everybody what this is going to? $5.95. For the artist that is Monica. Sorry, I'm just saying I was really hot. Oh. We do all these things, tried to be discreet about it, but not me, clearly. But yeah, the artist that is lovely Monica, you're literally $5.95. So we're bringing this to you at what time? About 7:30 after the kit. We also have some amazing Baroque pearls that come with the actual pendants. So let me just show you those. They're actually going to be your first star buy. Limited quantity, but look at those. Aren't they pretty? Star and a heart. So you get one like this.
Oh.
And one like this. I mean, they're ready-made pendants, aren't they, really? All you need to do is attach a little jump ring.
Yeah.
So, aren't they pretty? So, big, beautiful, genuine Baroque pearl. So you had the silver yesterday, and these are the gold version today. So they're coming up. I think the silver sold out. We've got the last in stock of your amazing Ethiopian opal parcel that Carol launched with you. We've got some incredible citrine. We've got the kits for your new DVD. The DVD's coming out from the week. I think we've all established that. And we got Monica. What more could we possibly want? Yay! But I think we should say hello to our fabulous crew. We have got doing the dirty double with me, Emma Perry! Hello. There she is. How you doing, Emma?
I'm okay at the moment.
You look quite fresh, as in energised.
That means I'm going to go. Ooh.
No, you're all right, because my husband's been baking and he's got cake. I have cake. Cherry Bakewell cake. Oh, it's naughty. It does look naughty. On floor, we've got luscious Lucy, everybody. There she is. Keeping us all in check.
Are you doing all right?
I'm all right, darling. How are you?
I'm good. I'm better than you because you haven't had your nana nap.
No nana nap for me, but I'm okay. I'm all right, though. Yes, my little, and I was telling the guys earlier on, I said, well, I'm going to go and have a little lie down, okay? So I tempted it. Okay, Mummy, I come with you. Right, Willow, come cuddle. And she sings to me Bar Rainbow Sheep while stroking me, and ends up shouting it in my face. So no nana nap for me, but never mind. All good. In the gallery, we have got wonderful Ben. Ah, you all right, mate? Very, very good, he says. Are you going to have some cake later? Good, good, good. And how could we possibly forget? Wonderful Ross. It feels like ages since I've worked with you, my darling. It has been a while. Missed you. Should we have fun?
Yeah.
Of course. Are we going to be completely inspired? Of course. Well. And are we going to bring you amazing deals? Definitely. Right, let's get this show underway, shall we? I'm actually going to start with. Have you just taken my board there, Lucy?
You know what I have?
She has. She has.
I have.
She has, by her own admission, she has.
There you
Thanks. Here we go. So I doubt I'll have a huge quantity of these because they have been very, very popular. All that sterling silver, and then if I actually just turn one of these round, you can see that on both sides. You can literally attach your gemstones into there, be that maybe some wonderful lapis lazuli, some wonderful blue lace agate, some of your incredible opals that we had earlier on today, grandidierite, oh, amazing. And all of that sterling silver, which obviously there's a significant gram weight, 5 grams you can see on the graphics, you're actually getting it at an amazing saving price. These are everywhere at the moment. Lots of the big designers are doing sliding bracelets. And of course, it's that time of year when we have to start thinking about gifts, isn't it? And I didn't know that this was a thing. What's that? Sold out. I didn't know there was a thing that you have to get the teachers' gifts now.
Yep.
Teachers have to give teachers get gifts, not just wine and chocolates as well. I think, expectations. Moving on. Oh, I'm glad you said that. These are my favourite ever earring fastenings. I don't want to say shepherd hooks because they're not just shepherd hooks. They're like beautiful little droplets of silver. We had them in the silver, the rose gold, and in the yellow gold. These are last in stock. Aren't they stunning?
Oh, they are amazing, aren't they? They are really elegant, aren't they?
Beautifully elegant. There's a huge amount of precious metal in these. Of course, the little loop for you to attach to.
Yeah.
But if you don't want that...
I was going to say, if you just wear them like that, they look really nice as well.
Yeah, and actually I think they'd be lovely like that, the simplicity of them.
Yeah.
You can see that quality in lustre, you can see the amazing finish. They are solid 925 sterling silver, and you've got over 1.5 grams in total. Last in stock opportunity, all about all about the deals today. Oh. First come, first serve. Listen, you've got to be on it. You've got to be on it to guarantee the success of these. Good evening to you all, Lynn. Hello to you, Kimberly. Hello to you, London. Text in as well. Come and say hi. Tell us what you're up to. 60777. Start your text with JM Studios. There's going to be lots of miss out opportunities throughout the course of this evening, but also lots of plentiful opportunities. You are kidding me. You've told me what the first star buy is, and you're saying, oh, these. I picked up the wrong one, didn't I? These, which I think are called Cowrie. Cowrie shells. See, I think I look at them and think they're conch shells. Oh, okay. Apparently they're not. Okay. With the lovely enamel on the top. So I'm going to tell you that these are going under £5 today. Conch is the one that curves in like a spiral. Oh, okay. Oh. They eat those in the Caribbean. But these are Cowrie, okay, but all the rage at the moment, aren't they? All the rage. Lots of big designers are actually working with those. Under £5, so make sure you stay with me. That's our first ever star buy. I love the colours of them as well. Should we do some more sterling silver? Some more amazing earrings? Here you go. They do actually come with the actual butterfly backs as well. Very, very Monica Veneda, these. I hope I haven't just put my hand cream on there. There we go. Very Monica Veneda. All that precious metal. So as you can see, there's the actual post. Butterfly back. You've got that wonderful... Yeah. The undulations, shall we say.
And it's nice to have the stud earrings for a change, because we have the shepherd hooks a lot.
That's true.
But to have the
and not everybody wears drop earrings, do they? That's very true. I'm just feeling that I need to maybe glue a gemstone in there of some description.
Well, you could attach a jump ring and have something dangling from there.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. They look beautiful as they are, though, as well. And if I actually hold them, how they would actually be worn in the ear, you could very easily suspend from there. It's super duper easy to suspend. But yeah, pop a little Swarovski in there.
Or sometimes we have the head pins with the Swarovski in the head.
Good idea.
Put that through and then turn it into a loop underneath. Then you've got a Swarovski in there, and you've got a little loop to hang things from.
See, this is why you're the designer and I'm not. I'm just thinking about a really basic gluing a gemstone,
Yeah,
but that's it. You take it to
that
another
too.
level. No. I prefer your idea. 2.6 grams of your sterling silver. Look at that high shine, and that's the thing. With sterling silver, we all know that it is the most lustrous of your precious metals. So you get beautiful reflection from sterling silver, on the verge of selling out. These are big earrings as well. When I say big, they're going to get noticed. On the verge of selling out, so I've got to move on. Amazing, well done. Some beautiful sterling silver goodies today. Oh, these are nice. I like these. Listen. Isn't that just a lovely sound?
Makes you think of a holiday, doesn't it?
Literally makes you think about lovely holiday destinations.
And I mean, I know it's winter now, but this is the best time, I think, to think about your next holiday.
Start planning it.
Yeah.
They do say that, don't they? That you should either start planning it sort of in that the autumn time or the first couple of months of the year, because it's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Mine's all booked.
Yours is all booked.
Oh, wow.
Mine's not. Mine's not booked for next year. We do plan on doing a nice holiday because Tom and I actually yet to have a honeymoon. Haven't had a honeymoon yet. No, because we had little Bubba instead. But these are lovely. Like you say, they really do take you to places like the Maldives and the Seychelles and Mauritius. Totally natural. Gorgeous, jam-packed onto the strand. I just love that sound.
There's so many on there, aren't they?
They really are. Imagine those in an anklet, just a little cluster of them on an anklet.
Yeah.
Like a macrame braided anklet. Nice for gents and ladies as well. Beautiful earthy tones, so it will complement all of your different colours if you wanted to put that little injection of zest in there. Totally natural, and of course the iridescence. Right, let's go straight down to it. Totally natural. Again, you've got the actual drill holes, if I can show you on the one. Here we go. So you can see quite large drill holes, which I find fascinating when we're talking about materials like shell, because you almost imagine them to be quite brittle, which they probably are during the drilling process, but actually very durable when you see them and when you wear them in jewellery. £8.95. Do you know, these are jam-packed on there, and you think each one is only a couple of millimetres thick.
Yeah. If you use them sort of flat in a design, you bezel them or something like that, then, I mean, there's enough on there to last you for a lifetime, isn't there?
I would say so, yeah. It's definitely going to be, you're going to be able to dip into it quite frequently. Under £10, up to 11 by 18 millimetres. Just beautiful and lovely colours within. We only had 22 of these. So like I said, you miss it, you miss out. You've got to be quite quick. Make sure you check out your baskets. And I think many of our Jewellery Maker customers who maybe do actually retail their pieces of jewellery, you're already thinking, you're already there, aren't you, in your summer collections? Debbie was talking this morning, excuse me, about what colours she believes are going to be on trend. And she did say lots of the warmer tones, you know, sort of your oranges, your corals is this year's Pantone colour, isn't it?
Yep.
Which is just beautiful. £8.95 only. Do check out. And a very good evening. Hiya, sorry. Hello to you, Cambridgeshire. Hello to you, Fiona. Hiya to you, Lynn. Check out those baskets. I can see lots of you still in the process of us speaking to our contact centre. Wonderful to have your company. And actually, what do we think?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think they go together?
I think so, yeah.
And that cord that comes with it and the spacers that come with it will go through the drill holes of these.
Yeah.
So you really could create a very oceanic-inspired piece of jewellery.
Yeah. Several pieces of jewellery, I would say.
Yeah, to be truthful. And of course they're lightweight because they're shelled, so they're not going to sort of weigh down the ear or neckline, whichever it is. So yeah, just wear it with a beautiful flowing maxi dress or something like that. Hello to Berkshire. Hiya, new customer. Don't forget that if this is your first purchase, you will also qualify for a Get Started with Jewellery Maker DVD and 2 genuine gemstone strands for free. For free. I can't tell you exactly which ones you're going to get. If I think about ones that I know, who had spessartite? One of the crew had spessartite, which is amazing. Somebody had chrome dioxide. I mean, the fact that we just kind of give these very high-end gemstones away. £8.95. We're going to go immediately into your Star by Jewellery Makers. You know where it's going to. These are last in stock. However, we have got a big quantity of them. If you've got your order open already, add them because they're really good fun. There's also tutorials on our Facebook page of how you actually tie these, how you finish them. It's simple braiding, basically. Up next in Style By. For under £5.
Wow, really?
So I don't need anything else, Monica, do I?
No, no.
I can make multiple pieces of jewellery all on one or just one on one.
Yeah, I mean just really simple.
From
just string one onto a piece of the stringing.
Yeah, like a wish style bracelet.
Yeah.
You're getting.
That's it.
That's got to be a metre. At least a metre in that lovely canary yellow. If you would prefer it with a different colour, then we certainly sell satin cord, so have a little look on our website. So you get that, and you also get your additional spacers too.
Yeah.
So there we go. Just to, you know, create those those extra details. Now this is what, sorry? The second time these have been brought to wear. I love the enamel.
Yeah, I haven't seen ones with the.
Beautiful.
I've only seen the plain coloured ones.
Yeah. I had the cobalt, well, more like cornflower blue, I suppose, the other day. Sold out. Every time they come to wear, they sell out. If you want the tutorial, have a look on our Facebook page. Yeah, in fact, there's probably lots on YouTube, and you can certainly watch our channels back there, the programme back. There literally is. These are so popular because they're on trend. I know it's winter and you might be thinking, shells in the winter? Yeah, they are everywhere, believe it or not. So what we're going to do, we've got a big quantity of them, but people don't just buy the one, because actually you get started with this, it's not going to take you long before you're producing pieces of jewellery, and you're probably going to want more, especially at that kind of price tag. So what we're going to do is put a 60-second clock onto your screens. How many to be exact have we got? Okay, yeah, we do have a good quantity of these. And they're all guaranteed under £5. So 60 seconds starts now. You could look at places like, where did I see these lovely shells the other day? Jenny was taking some photographs on her adventures out, and saw a lot of shells along with pearls and coloured gemstones. Lots of the big retailers, even like your fashion retailers, are doing shells.
Yeah.
You know, if you go onto the high street, even your high street, I mean, there'd be more costume.
Yeah.
But they're there.
These are amazing, aren't they?
I think these are my favourite because they're gold and white.
Yeah.
So that's like an enamel, is it, over the top? Certainly looks like it. Looks a type of, like a little bit like icing. Yeah, I can see that. They're really lovely, aren't they? And I think even more elegant because you've got that sort of gold and white colour.
Yeah.
Yes, a little bit Gucci. I totally agree. And you know, if I show you all the way around on the actual reverse, you can see the bottom of the Cowrie bead. So there's lots of places that you can actually anchor onto these. Even if you just wanted to pop like a head pin through the centre, do a loop, tune in Thursday. We've got all of your essentials happening on Thursday, and attach to your shepherd hook, job done. It's that simple. So these are your Cowrie beads. Cowrie beads, so it's huge at the moment, and you get a quantity of 10. So 10 of the Cowrie beads. I think it's a metre. Let me just double check. A metre of your matching cord, plus then the actual spacers. So let me count those: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of your actual spacers as well to go alongside. If you can do macrame, then this is perfect for you. If you can just do simple threading, it's perfect for you.
If you can tie a knot.
That's yeah. If you're watching right now and you've never made a single piece of jewellery, this would be an ideal. A, you're not investing a huge amount to get started in jewellery making. B, you're going to get your DVD and your genuine gemstone strands as well, and it's guaranteed at under £5. With your postage and packaging, you only pay that once per day, not per item. So give it a go. Give it a go. Great introductory opportunity. Equally, for those of you that are very established in your jewellery making, then this is going to be something that, every so often you just want to do something which you don't have to engage brain.
Yeah, and it's also really nice, as you were saying, for gifts for teachers to make something small with your children.
That's a nice idea. Now you've got me thinking, Monica.
Because that's what my head is thinking about now with my son
Yeah.
coming up to that time of the year.
Yeah, and you don't want it. You don't want it to break the bank, do
Yeah.
you? Especially if you've got to buy for multiple teachers.
Yeah.
That's a really good point. Actually, you've got me thinking there because Willow's not at school yet. She's at nursery, but many of the girls that look after her, you know, are hip, young, trendy girls.
Yeah.
And this, I think, they'd wear.
Yeah.
You know, I could buy these, and I know that they are actually quite current because I'm a bit older than they are, so probably not as trendy as they are. But this, I think, is if it's in the places like Riverine and Topshop and all of those. Oh, I wish it was trendy, Ben. No, actually, I don't. You've seen what? My cape. What cape? Oh, I know you mean my long kimono thingy. Yeah, it's a bit floaty. I wear it in the summer. Is that trendy? Oh, I didn't know. Francis, the reality is I just wear it to cover my bottom. Francois, hello to you. Lynn, Angela, Sheila, lots of multi-buying. Middlesex, Cambridge, Nicola, Ingrid, hello to you. Anila, hello to you. Mary, hello to you. Helen, hello to you. Judy, hello to you. Tyneware, dial through Jewellery Makers. We are going to tempt you with lots of amazing goodies. And don't forget, Monica's new DVD kits are being launched today. The DVD sadly has not arrived due to the adverse weather conditions. However, if you want the DVD, we will advertise it. You'll need the kit. You will need the kit to go along with it, and that's at 7 o'clock today. So add these to your baskets. We were talking earlier on as well, like the festivities. It's okay to talk about Christmas now, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I think so. It's a Christmas market.
Considering what I'm wearing.
Yeah, and we're surrounded by a Christmas tree and all of that. But this is the kind of thing that you could actually make on Christmas Day. So, have you got your lovely jewellery that we can show off that's coming up at 7 o'clock? So, talk to me about this, Monica, because your creation is just unbelievable.
Well, most of the pieces are made from from what's on the DVD that's going to be coming up.
Yes.
So I will show you what's on the DVD. We just don't actually have the DVD itself.
That's okay. And we are going to be bringing it to you.
Yep. So yeah, I've got some Christmas decorations there. I've tried to show what you can make because the DVD is called Stars and Snowflakes. So there's several different ideas on there for stars and snowflakes, as you might guess. So I've just tried to show how you can use them afterwards, you know. So
this is coming up at 7 o'clock. The kit is coming up at 7 o'clock, so you can get hold of all of those lovely colours. They're delicas, aren't they?
Well, there's delicas in there, there's seed beads in there, there's bugle beads, there's Swarovskis, there's all sorts of things in there.
Just amazing. We take a little look at that. Look at those earrings, the red one. Oh, excuse me. I was trying to distract. That's okay. Take a look at those red ones. They're absolutely beautiful. Oh, and that bracelet, Monica. That's stunning.
That's one of my demos, the bracelet.
Is it? So you're going to be demoing that today?
Yep. Mm.
Oh, pepper, I think that was. Bit of pepper.
Oh dear.
Oh dear me. I'm okay now. I'm okay now. So you're going to be demoing the floral bracelet.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring you some more goodies. Ooh, don't forget those lovely pearls that are coming up at the end of the hour. In fact, they would look absolutely amazing alongside this wonderful natural gemstone.
Wow.
I adore malachite. It's I think one of the most striking of gemstones that is actually out there. It has got an amazing luster to it, but this green, quite incredibly actually, is produced naturally. Now certain gemstones will be dyed, that's fine. This is how it is actually unearthed from the ground, and obviously it goes on then to be polished and shaped. It's a gemstone that has got immense history. It is found in many sort of palaces in and around the world. It's also in the World Cup, yeah, absolutely. And very, very, very wealthy individuals have been known to have this, even their bath carved out of malachite. I mean, it is a stunning gemstone. And you get these wonderful progressive journeys, if you like, circulations, patterns that literally coat the entire gemstone. Not coat, it's literally almost like like you would see in the centre of a tree. You know how they kind of grow outwards, and that's how you establish the age. This one I'm not saying you can do that with a gemstone, but it almost has that same progression, I suppose, on the surface of the gemstone. Totally natural, and normally quite a considered gemstone. Whenever I actually see malachite, it always compels me to want to get it. It's one of those that I think...
It's such a beautiful green, isn't it? And it's perfect for a Christmassy green.
Yes.
So if you want to make a piece of jewellery for Christmas, but you want to wear it other times as well, then that's perfect. You know, just restrand that with some spaces in between, and it's perfect for Christmas, but you can wear it whenever.
Beautiful gold spaces, silver, rose gold, any of those. It's going to take on all of your precious metals. Great for your mala styles as well. So if you want to do like a mala style necklace, oh my goodness, I would be so envious of that. 390 carats of malachite. But I expect malachite to be more considered, because it is a more considered gemstones. It does tend to have a higher price tag. However, just lately, the quality that we're getting and the prices, we seem to have negotiated an amazing quality parcel. And obviously, you know, given the fact that we buy big quantities of, and our expectations are of the best, like what's on your screens right now, you'd be surprised at what kind of saving you can get with this gemstone. Very historical, hugely significant, totally and utterly natural, and I think one of the most unique of green gemstones out there. Now, see what I mean? This is my expectation for malachite. I expect it to be maybe, listen, I'm not saying that's expensive. For what you're getting, it's actually really not. But when you, comparatively speaking, if you were to compare it to the likes of some quartz or agates, etc., again, it's more considered. But this, look at that. That's natural. There's zero treatment.
Wow, it's amazing.
Zero treatment. They are shaped into those beautiful orbs, those wonderful spheres, and then polished to this wonderful degree, which gives you that mirror-like reflection. We are going to take this level, this quality of malachite to under £50, which is amazing. That's why I'm saying, knot it, use it with your precious metals.
Yeah.
And I think it can be the most simple and basic of techniques. You know those sterling silver drop earrings that we had earlier on?
Yeah, just one on there. Very nice. Yeah.
I would wear those all the time if they were mine. And I can imagine you wearing them as well. I mean, just one, literally. Little wrap loop on those sterling silver. Oh, against your gorgeous hair. Yes. It would be lovely. You just wow, because it's a pop of colour. $49.95, 10mm rounds, and again, like with all gemstones, I can bring you malachite probably for around 20, 24, 25, 20, £30, let's say, but it won't have the level of quality that's what's on your screen. You do get what you pay for in many walks of life, in particular your gemstones. This is high quality, and that's, I think, what we want when we're talking of gemstones of this grade. Now, coming up, big star by these sold out yesterday, was it, Ross? In silver yesterday. You only had the star yesterday, but you've got the heart today in the gold. So I'm just thinking, one of those in the centre there. Yeah. Ooh. They're pretty, aren't they? Just one of those, pop it onto a jump ring, in between your malachite. Yeah. Nice gold-plated sterling silver clasp.
Or you can even wear those pearls as earrings. I mean, a lot of people are wearing mismatched earrings now as well. And they're not that different that you know, it would be in your face. You could have them as a pair. And then just suspend one of those pearls below one of the malachite.
Stars and hearts are a classic classic symbols within jewellery design, aren't they? Yeah. They're coming up. They are coming your way within this hour. We've got a message. Wonderful. Hiya, Liz. Morning, Elle. Oh, no, wait. Hello again, Elle. Nice to see you again. Sorry. Did I throw you there, Liz? I know. It throws me. You watch. If you see how many times I say good morning this evening, and it must be so weird when you're watching at home, but you've got to remember that our studio sees no daylight. So you actually kind of lose all aspect of what time of day it is. Yeah, so I do say good morning quite a lot, just because that's what I'm used to, I suppose. Hello to you, Annette. Evening, Alan team. You're back on air, and I'm back from my craft fair. Oh, how did it go? Just in time to watch Monica. Yay! I know, Annette. Oh, I hope it went well. You did say Annette messaged me this morning and said she was going to a craft fair, but she said she'd take me with her, so I was okay with that. I was okay. I hope it went well, I'm sure. A roaring success. Yeah. Do you do craft events?
I did a few of them, yeah. Yeah.
They're fun, aren't they?
They are.
Really, really good
enjoyed
fun.
them, yeah.
Moving on. You did say that, didn't you, by the way? You did say that, Ross, didn't you? Moving on. Did you or don't you? No. I didn't want you to want me to. That's okay. That's all right. He did tell me that. Alongside, yeah, now we've cleared that one up. Alongside the malachite. Ooh, alongside those pearls. Ooh, on their own. Ooh. Now, I think I'm allowed to say this, can't I? It's very seducing, this gemstone. I always look at it and think it's a little bit of a, it's a bit saucy. There we go. It is. It's just got this really lovely, do you know what I'm talking about? I look at this and I also, it's got a little bit of, a little bit of Moulin Rouge kind of look about it, shall we say. Okay, I'll stop now. That's not your price. Shall we take it? Under £10, Jewellery Makers, for genuine quality garnet. Look at that. It has got this wonderful richness about it. Whilst a lesser grade quality garnet would actually almost lose their colour because it is a naturally heavily saturated gemstone. Lesser grade quality almost becomes black. This definitely hasn't got it, has it? You've got that openness of colour within each of those rondelles. £7.95. I mean, that's crazy. This is clearly a gems to distinction strand. It's a 30 centimetre gems to distinction strand, and one that I think every single season is going to be appropriate. Every single aspect and medium of jewellery making you can incorporate. I mean, you could use this with Monica's wonderful CB kits. You could pop these on. You could pop these on the Nutcrackers, couldn't you? Yeah. You know, they could have little buttons or something made out of the rondelles. They're awesome, Monica. They really are amazing. I like their feet. Yeah. The DVD is coming up at 7:30. I like the fat. And do their arms pick up as well?
They do. Yeah.
Look at those.
They swing around.
How long does it take to make one of those?
Well, the first one took quite a while, but then after that it got a bit easier. So you could probably make one in a couple of days, sort of daytime, you know.
But I'll say it again, these are heirlooms, aren't they? They're the kind of thing that, you know, if you get out at Christmas, everyone's going to go, wow, and you would pass on to future generations. Moving on. Oh, lovely. Do like this. I have to go up to the neckline, I think. That's pretty. Wow. Nothing needed here. I would literally just restrand this. I mean, if that was in the jewellers that I used to work at, okay, they'd be cultured pearls. These are shell pearls, but actually there's lots of benefits to that. They're more versatile, they're more durable. They don't mind your hairsprays, they don't mind your perfumes. Look at that high lustre, which I shouldn't imagine you're going to see every single day in a cultured pearl. And they would be obviously much more expensive if they were cultured pearls. A shell pearl is still made out of natural components. It's made out of shell and pearl, which are reconstituted to make that ideal shape and size. I love them. They're very metallic. I think we almost need to put that in the graphics. Almost your metallic shell pearls. Who wants these under £5? Tell me we've got quantity then, Ross.
Wow.
I'd be buying quite a few of those.
You're joking.
I know.
Yeah.
Does that look £3.95 to you?
No.
It doesn't, does it? They're not plastic. They're not even glass.
Yeah, they have the weight as well to them. So
these are shell pearl. And so what it happens is many pearls, unfortunately, fracture during the drilling process. They're not wasted. Some of it is used in paint pigment. Some of it is used in makeup. Some of it is used, in lots of different things. But also they get reconstituted into your perfect pearls, shell pearls like this. So mixed with a little bit of shell as well. You get great durability, so they're much more robust, shall we say, and also much more affordable. But I wasn't expecting it to be anywhere near that price. When you said under £5, seriously. Right, hang on a minute. Jewellery makers, jewellery makers, jewellery makers. I know it's a Sunday evening. You're all like, oh, Sunday roast. I get that. I get it like it too on a Sunday. However, I almost need to do a little. Oh no, I haven't had a Sunday roast today. Don't worry, Em. Don't worry. I feel like I need to do a little wakey. Look at the quality of these shell pearls, and we're under £5, £3.95. I've only got 20 of them though. Well, I tell you what, if you don't, I definitely will. Stretchy bracelets. Every so often I think, you know, we all do it. You get that little lull, don't you? We just feel like, oh, okay, I'm just dozing off, and then I come along and wake you up. Sorry about that. But aren't you pleased I did? Sheila's multi-bought, Derbyshire, hello to you, Somerset, hello to you, Elaine, hello to you, Sharon in Rhondda and Taff, hello to you, Gwyneth. People on the phone lines, stretchies, they would work with that because you get fabulous drill holes with your shell pearls as well.
And they would look really nice with the shells that you had earlier, the Cowrie shells.
Is it Cowrie?
Is it Cowrie?
I don't know.
Cowrie shells.
Cowrie shells. Yes, actually, because it's got the gold in it.
Yeah.
That would be a lovely, not conch, cowrie shells.
Cowrie shells, yeah.
There you go. Yeah, and do you know what? If you got both of those, that's still less than £10.
Yeah.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, stretchy bracelet with one of those shells hanging in the middle, and your t-shirt are sorted. Sorted. I reckon we could get that box ticked this evening, Monica. I think we can. Moving on. Ooh, lovely. A bit of sparkle. How many minutes till, pearls? 5 minutes. Because I see this and I see Christmas. Oh, yeah. Sparkle, sparkle.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Thank you. Look at these.
See, that makes me think of New Year's Eve, actually.
Yes. Oh my goodness! Now I'm just thinking as well. Mark Smith's Kiss Cross necklace.
Oh yeah.
Imagine these in the court. Oh, look at that image. And we are right up close and personal with these. So yeah, that was the Kiss Cross necklace that Mark, so many of you love. I think it's still one of our top selling DVDs. Yeah. So these running through the court, but look at that. That shows the quality of the quartz. And you know what? We must never underestimate the fact that these are crystal clear quality quartz. You know, we wouldn't take a lesser grade quartz and then go through the whole process of actually coating them with this lovely iridescence, because it would almost dampen that performance. When we're under magnification of, gosh, I don't know how many, but you know, we're closer than even the naked eye could actually see. There's not a single flaw, and the coating is just beautiful. I agree. Yeah, Christmas Eve with a little bit of black spinel or maybe some Swarovski. Yeah. You know, when you're looking for all of the glitz and all of the glamour, this can be it. Oh, it's lovely against the skin. It's yellows, greens, blues, pinks. You've got it all. It's not, when you say green, it's not green. Does that make sense? It's a bluey green.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you see where I'm coming from? It's a mermaidial colour, almost. £12.95, 8 millimetres in their size. Not these. I think you can do all your stretchy bracelets. Yeah. They've got that magic, and I think with certainly at the moment things like unicorns and fairies and all kinds of mythical and whimsical characters are huge at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah.
Not just for little ones. Adults too.
I have a pair of scissors that's shaped like a unicorn.
Have you? Yeah. Have you? Nothing wrong with that. No. Nothing wrong with that at all. Our very own Fleur rides to work on a unicorn every time. Yeah, she does. She does. But parks it outside. So I went home yesterday and my little one was dressed as a mermaid. Literally tottered around. It was hilarious. Literally, she couldn't walk properly in the tail, but there we go. It's very cute. Very cute, but it was these lovely colours and beautiful iridescence that you find. You know, I look at these and I always think of things like Never-Ending Story and all of that sort of magic. And I'm going back to when I was a youngster, obviously, all those years ago. £12.95 only. Well done to you, Rona. Hello to you, Cambridgeshire. Hello to you, Rita. Tyne-and-Wear, Kentucky. Karen, sorry, well done. Keep on dialing through. Ooh. This is Dogtooth Amethyst. Dogtooth Amethyst tends to be quite considered. Because you get these wonderful chevrons.
Yeah, I like the shapes.
Yeah. I screenshotted a website on Instagram last night, and it was one of the sort of crystal style companies, you know, that deals with all of the gemstones like this, and they were pendants that were literally this shape. And what they say was, you go onto their website, and I was just doing it out of curiosity. I had no intention of buying because I could make it myself probably. Their design was quite simple, nice, lovely, don't get me wrong. And basically they say, right, choose your favourite colour. So you choose your colour. And I gravitated towards the pink. And they were like, oh, your crystal's rose quartz. And then it tells you all the meaning of your rose quartz. And I thought, well, listen, it's something I can certainly talk to you about in the future. Amethyst was on there as well. It was, Amethyst has got lots and lots and lots of beliefs attached to. So these are lovely slices, tapering down, top drilled as well. A little bit of wirework or even a head pin. Or a head pin, and you are actually away. So there's those gorgeous chevron patterns that occur naturally within your amethyst, within the geode itself. So a fluctuation of temperature, or I don't know, it might have been like a slight movement geologically speaking, that something, an anomaly during the actual process will have created that wonderful striation across the surface of the gemstone. $29.95 for your dogtooth amethyst. Right, hang on a minute, because yeah, Ross, I've just had that light bulb moment. You actually just said, he mentioned 3 words in my ear. It's going under 10. It takes me a while sometimes, but it does eventually sink in. Under £10 for 150 carats of dogtooth amethyst.
Wow.
I'd pay that for one of those.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, each of those pendants that I was literally looking at about 10:30 last night, was way in excess of that price tag.
It's great for men's makes as well, just one on like a leather cord or something. Yeah,
I like that.
You can sell that easily for that price, just one piece on a piece of cord.
Yeah. Like what would you do? Like a little lark's head knot, and then a Solomon's bar?
A little bit of wire work maybe, something like that.
Yeah.
Or so you could do a sliding knot to the back.
Love that. And that would be huge. It's yeah, I agree with you. I think great for men's makes, which, let's be honest, we are spoilt girls, aren't we? We do get spoilt in the world of gemstones and jewellery. So it's nice to be able to think about the gentlemen in our lives. Hello to you, Michaela, darling. Never Ending Story was epic. I remember going to the cinema as a kid. The dogtooth amethyst would make me think of Falcor. RC, I loved Falcor the dragon. Have you seen Never Ending Story?
Yeah.
Good. I put it on the other day, Michaela, for my little one, thinking, I'm sure I watched it at that age. I forgot how terrifying it is. Yeah, the nothing is pretty terrifying, isn't it? To be honest. Falcor. He's a luck dragon. Yeah, I loved it. But yeah, the nothing is pretty terrifying. But do not think she is one of the most beautiful little girls you've ever seen. Like the actual empress. She's stunningly beautiful. Stunningly beautiful. Anyway, you've never seen it? Right, that's it.
Oh dear.
Ross, I'm buying you the DVD. Everybody needs to have seen that in their lives. That and the Goonies. That's okay then. That and the Goonies. 2 of my childhood favourites anyway. Moving on! Is it star buy time? Oh, now how quickly do we think these are going to sell out? Are we doing them in 2 separate auctions? So we're going to bring the heart first and then the star. This is precious metal and 2 of the most, well, the favourite really symbols that we find in jewellery designs, your hearts and stars. These are genuine cultured pearls and all the rage at the moment. Jewellery Editor wrote an article on it most recently about how the trend for Baroque pearls is really driving up the price of pearls in the market. We had them in the silver yesterday. They sold out. Today is going to be no different. I love this, and this is the kind of thing that I would definitely be multi-buying on, because I know that I can take a gold-plated sterling silver jump ring, open, close, and pop it onto a chain, and that's a Christmas present done.
Or straight onto a shepherd's hook for an earring, Yeah.
These are beautiful, genuine Baroque pearls, and as I said, if you you can subscribe to the Jewellery Editor or certainly just reference it, go back, and if you enter into your search engine site, you know, jewellery editor pearls, you see some fantastic articles about all different varieties of gemstones. But one most recently I was reading is talking about how we're really excited by the more organic, the less stereotypical conforming shapes of pearls, of cultured pearls out there. You know, I think round pearls will always be traditional, will always fetch a very high price tag because of their rarity, but we're really embracing forms like this which actually show that they are Mother Nature created. There's other benefits to purchasing a Baroque pearl or a Keshi pearl. Or a biwa pearl, is that they actually have textures and undulations across the surface, which gives you a heightened iridescence ability. So can you see, yes, okay, it's a white pearl, but can you actually see sort of little flashes of colours across pinks and blues? Absolutely. A pearl will take on, its iridescence will take on the colours of the surroundings. So if you're wearing this wearing a pink dress, it's going to show pink. If you're wearing it wearing a blue dress, it's going to reflect that lovely pink. The mollusk itself will have had to have been quite sizable, so will have had to matured over many years, multiple years really, to house, you know, even prior to the sort of the production, the cultivation of this pearl, which is a very delicate process, very delicate. Each mollusk doesn't just produce one pearl, they will actually produce multiple pearls as well. And contrary to popular belief, most of those pearls will be used again. You know, so it's not a case of the pearls extracted and that's it. They are used again. So many people actually think that's the latter is the case. These are beautiful. It is finished for you. You've got that lovely heart detail in the centre. And of course, if I just move my tweezers, you've got the loop there. We're about to open the auction. How many do we have of these then, Ross? Oh, really? I was going to say I would have bought some of these. Yeah. There's only 40 of them. Ah, second time to wear, 40 of these remain. I didn't see it the first time round, otherwise I've already bought them. Lovely earrings.
Yeah.
And in fact, at the price they go into, I'd be thinking about a sweet, just to give you a little wink wink and a nudge nudge. This is a big, beautiful, genuine cultured pearl. And I know I'm just looking for the word, it doesn't say cultured pearl on there, but it is a cultured pearl, a genuine one. The measurements, as you can see, up to 21 millimetres. Anything over 10 millimetres, the price of the pearls, you can speak to Marie, our gemologist, and she's done some training on pearls recently with us, and she says the price of the pearl, whatever the shape, skyrockets if it's over 10 millimetres in its size. But you know, us here at Jewellery Maker will always pass on the best possible saving. That is unbelievable, right? How much do you think this would be if you were to look in places like Tiffany's and Co, or yeah, I don't know, Boodles, or they're huge, yeah, and you will find them in those establishments too. Unique pearls, your organic pearls, genuine pearls, natural pearls as well. That amazing light luster, that incredible size. I need to get some of these because I think that would be a really lovely gift for my best friend as a Christmas present.
And I like these shaped pearls because it kind of reminds you that it's something natural. It's not something, you know.
Yeah, you know
it's not
that it's not faux. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can actually get. I bought from Zara a couple of months ago a pair of. All right, don't shout at me. Fake pearls. Listen. I still buy costume jewellery. Don't shout at me. I do, because sometimes you're looking for a particular look and I haven't got the best jewellery making skills, freely admit that. I know I'm going to have to pay a slightly higher price tag than if I actually buy from Jewellery Maker, but I bought faux pearls and they're on kind of like a really textured gold-plated base metal stud earrings, and then they've got 3 faux pearls which look a little bit like this. And I know I paid more than the original price tag for those earrings. You're getting a genuine culture pearl with your gold-plated sterling silver, and we're at £14.95. Wow. I wish we had more of these because I think I would be getting a few. I think they'd be a really lovely gift for nearest and dearest, my best friends, family. I've got the star coming up as well. I like the idea that you just said about wearing one in each ear.
Yeah. There's different one in each year, yeah.
Yeah, that
So
would
one
be beautiful.
a heart and then a star in the other one.
Because they've got their own little personality then,
Yeah,
haven't they?
yeah.
Something unique. And the heart can symbolise lots of things, as can a star. £14.95, can we believe that? A genuine pearl. Let me hold it up to the neckline, or the décolletage, so you can imagine. Oh, now I'm thinking I want one
you
of
can
these.
imagine that on a thin little gold chain in a jeweller's shop anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for 60, 70, 80 pounds.
Yeah.
Definitely, if not more.
Yeah.
If not more. If guest designer Fleur was watching right now, and she's just come back from a very successful Christmas craft event, I've no doubt. I know that if she got these, popped them onto a jump ring, popped them onto a gold-plated sterling silver chain, you would be expecting sort of, like I said, more like £70 price tag in a nicely presented gift box. Well, I tell you what, I'm definitely getting some of those. In fact, how long have we got? Just under 10 minutes till the break. So just to give you a heads up, I'm getting some of those for Christmas presents. Okay, and now onto the stars. So you might have 2 daughters, 2 grandchildren. You want to get them the same kind of present with a slight difference?
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Yeah? Oh, this is pretty. Look at that iridescence. Can you see that wonderful spectrum across? Almost like a shooting star. Do you notice that? How you've got, it's almost in situ with the actual star itself. Apparently there's going to be lots of shooting stars. When, Ben? Over the next couple of weeks we're going to see lots of shooting stars. Wow, a genuine Baroque pearl. So look at that. I'll turn it round as well so you can see how the beauty is continued, obviously on front and reverse. High iridescence on these, haven't they?
Look at the purple and the blue on there. Yeah.
It's beautiful. You could wear it both ways, couldn't you? It wouldn't matter if it actually turned over because it's pretty on front and reverse. And the work is done for you. It's a big 23mm pearl. Obviously, they're going to, it's going to be 18 by 23mm, but that might be in different directions because they are an organic gemstone, of course. Truly one of the most desired gemstones historically. But I think with a contemporary twist when we're actually looking at your Baroque pearls, research Baroque pearls or even just see what's available in the market, and you'll see there's a big drive for your more organic. We're embracing that, I suppose. £14.95, that seems an incredibly affordable price tag for something that if you were to go into those jewellers that I usually mention, it would be way, way, way higher. What's that? Than what's on your screen. You can get both of them. We've popped the other one at the bottom of the screen for you, Jewellery Makers, for less than £30. Add them to your shepherd hooks, job done. Perfect pair of earrings there. Well done. Do check out those baskets. And again, we've got loads to bring you today. We've got the Nutcracker DVD. The last in fact, I'm going to shimmy it this way. That's coming up in approximately half an hour's time. We've got the kits, Monica's kits for your latest DVD. Yeah. Now, sadly, we can't launch that this evening as originally intended because, the adverse weather has delayed the delivery process. But we will be launching it this week at some point with Monica. So make sure you've got the kit then ready, haven't you? You've got the kit ready for that DVD launch, which I wouldn't leave it till then for sure, because they'll probably sell out. So the kit's coming your way this evening. Yeah, so you're already organised, aren't you? Already organised. What's that? All the kits actually are coming up in the next hour. And we've got the last remaining bundles that go alongside the Nutcracker DVD as well. So all the colours, you can accommodate it, you can customise them as well. Yeah. So that you could get the bundles to go alongside. I mean, these are absolutely incredible. Like I said earlier on, I saw them on Chloe's desk and I thought, oh my goodness. And do you know what? I knew straight away that it was you, Monica. Oh. I knew straight away, and do take that as a compliment. So lots of inspiration. Demos too, so you're going to see that lovely floral bracelet that's on the desk right now. Don't go anywhere with the kits coming up after this very small break.
Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to book towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
If you have a question or a query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Shop with us for the first time and you'll receive a free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful gemstone strands in an organza bag, plus a DVD ideal for jewellery making newbies, featuring tutorials essential for getting started and so much more. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will automatically be added to your order when you make your first purchase with us. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, shape and colour will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your new free gift, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Did you know no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging? Select our standard delivery for just $3.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $5.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Here at Jewellery Maker, we're always making improvements to give you a better shopping experience. We've recently upgraded our website to make it more user-friendly and easier to navigate around. We now have the guest checkout function, which allows customers to check out quickly without creating an account. Our homepage now informs you with what's currently live on the show, recently aired items, and today's deal of the day. We've improved our website navigation and added new categories to help customers quickly find the products they want. Our online range is growing fast with over 7,000 products available for you to purchase. And don't miss out on hundreds of brand new clearance lines with more added every week. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you've found a workshop you would like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button, fill in the required fields, and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
Welcome back, Jewellery Makers. How are we all? I'm joined by the very lovely Monica. And, oh, a little bit sad. We haven't got your DVD. But don't worry, it is coming to you next week. Hooray! Unfortunately, the weather prevented us from launching us today. However, we have got the kits, and they're coming up next. And you get a little bit of extra because you're going to do some demos as well, aren't you, within this hour? Now, Monica, literally, I'm blown away by your seed beading. I think it's absolutely incredible. And we'll talk you through what you're going to get in the DVD, and the kits have been sort of tailor-made to accommodate. It's like the perfect ingredients list for your DVD. I mean, oh my goodness, that is unbelievable. And it obviously features Swarovski, Delicas, and also your gorgeous cabochon, an amazing colour, almost like a London blue-like colour, and the fabric as well.
So the flower in the middle is one of the designs that's on the DVD. And then I've just added a few leaves onto that just to show how you can use them. But you know, you can use it as it would make a nice napkin ring, that flower. In the middle.
Wouldn't it just?
Yeah, so you can use it or you could just use it on its own as a brooch, for example.
Yeah. Pendant,
or a pendant.
It'd be a lovely pendant. So the DVD, what's the DVD actually called?
It's called Stars and Snowflakes.
Stars and Snowflakes. So which you can then obviously turn into your flower motifs as well. So that's the name of the two kits as well. So it's the floral motif. These amazing earrings. I mean, wow, wow, wow. Look at those. So again, with the DVD that's being launched to you this week coming, but the kits are coming up this evening. I know it's not ideal, but unfortunately we can't do much about the weather. And we'd sooner bring you the kits and you sort of get excited about it. Then also look at this.
Yeah, that's also on the DVD. A little star.
Monica, that's unbelievable. Look at that, beautiful. And then of course this wonderful bracelet, which you're actually going to see the demo of today. Don't forget as well that you've got Christmas decorations, so these look absolutely unbelievable on your Christmas tree. Are these all quite lengthy projects? Are they going to take quite a while to create?
Not really. The first section on the DVD shows you how to bezel the cabochons, the Swarovski or the sharp pearl, or whichever one. And it's quite a quick and easy way to bezel it. And then after that, it doesn't take very long. You know, I mean, on the 1 hour DVD, I show you how to do 7 different designs, so they don't take that long.
In 60 minutes, you've got 7 different designs and techniques.
Yeah.
Wow, well, probably even more than that techniques actually through the process.
Yeah, probably more because the bezeling is a technique on its own.
Yeah. Wow, amazing. And that, you know, bezeling is what you've obviously done with that beautiful central stone, which you've got in the kits too, in the ring, in of course the earrings that I've just been showing you, in this gorgeous hair comb also that you can achieve. So get the kits this evening. The DVD, I promise you, will be coming. It will. It happened. Unfortunately, we couldn't launch Alison's either this morning. Was it this morning? Yesterday. Sorry, I've been here quite a lot. Yesterday, but we brought the kits and they absolutely flew out as well. I don't think Monica's is going to be any different. So would these kits also work with your Nutcracker DVD?
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of delicas in there, all different colours, so definitely, yeah.
Just because I'm thinking he'd look lovely with a little green suit.
Ah, yeah.
You find Nutcrackers in all different colours, don't you?
Yeah.
Not just, you can get white ones or some green trousers, or boots.
Oh, yeah.
No, not beard. Not beard. Don't think so.
Green beard, no.
Not so much the beard. Okay, so what we're going to do is bring you the kits this evening. You've got a variety of delicas. You've obviously got the actual central stones that you're seeing in the finished pieces of jewellery here as well. Which one are we going to start with? Starting with the actual green. Start with the blue. Okay, hang on a minute, because I'm going to have to do a little shuffle around. And then obviously we're going to be demoing. So it would be the one furthest away, wouldn't it? So starting with this one. So what is a delica? And I know lots of you already know the answer to this question, but there is a difference between a delica and a normal seed bead, isn't
A normal seed bead looks almost like a donut, so it's rounded around the edges, rounded.
That's a nice description.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good description.
And then, and a delica is more like a cylinder, so it's got straight sides. If you stand it upright with the hole going vertically, it's got straight sides.
Yeah.
Obviously, still around the hole, but so that means when you put them next to each other in your beading, then they sit together much more smoothly. They make a smoother fabric.
Yeah, because they literally do sort of knit together, don't
Yeah.
they, almost?
Yeah.
Now, how many do we have of this kit? Just shy of 100, so obviously you can make the hair comb in this colourway, but there's nothing stopping you turning it into all the you know, the different pieces, like the, you know, the ring. You could do
Yeah.
that in this colourway as
Yeah.
well. The bracelet, of course, you can include in the blues, and also the chandelier earrings that we showed you a few moments ago. It'll work with your Nutcracker DVD that we've got the last remaining quantity of as well. So to make it fair for everybody, get the kit. The DVD is coming your way. Like I said, adverse weather conditions means that we haven't been able to bring it to you today, but it will happen, and I do mean it in the immediately foreseeable future. So 60 seconds starts now. Wow, well done, Emma. She's like I always try and catch Emma out with the countdown. But she's on it. She's like a cat now. Like a cat. So just under 100 of these. And will I be able to make multiple hair combs, or surely that, you know, those 3 tubes will just make the one?
No, 3 tubes will go a long way. Yeah.
See, I'm always amazed by, not only is Monica an amazing artist, but you're also a little bit of a mathematical genius. It's true, honestly. It is. Like, if you ask Monica approximately how many delicas are in one of those tubes?
Well, there's 190 in a gram, so you've got 7 grams there, so there's about nearly 1,400, 1,300-ish.
In each of those itty bitty tubes?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
1,300. Yeah.
Yeah, I was almost there. I was almost there with those maths. So you can make this hair comb, the ring, the earrings. So you're saying,
Yeah.
all of these,
You can make all of that from
out of this one kit.
Yeah. Well, you'd need the middle
Obviously, yeah.
piece. Yeah, but the delicas. Oh yeah, definitely. And
Make
you still
all of these
you still
pieces
have
of jewellery.
Loads left over afterwards. Yeah.
Wow, wow. Already loads of you pouncing on these. There are 11 O's. 10% of the stock went within literally 10 seconds of the auction actually opening. They come with those really lovely shell cabochons. I'll talk to you about the colours. So you get the shell pearl cabochons, and they are shell pearls, so they're not sort of a plastic or a synthetic. 20 millimetres, and you get 2 of those. You get your Miyuki Delica galvanised silver, which are the ones actually sort of, coming around to the front of your screen right now. You also get your Miyuki Delica metallic purple gold iris. So
I love that
the
colour.
ones at the
That's
back of the screen, they're amazing.
Such a nice blue colour, that one. Yeah.
I'm thinking again a Nutcracker in one of those.
Yeah.
Now that's these little guys, just in case you're wondering. These little guys just here in this DVD. Yeah, coming up a little bit later on, but that could be a really nice suit for him. You're also getting your Delica silver lined crystal, 11 O's. See, you could give him grey beards, couldn't you?
Yeah. Silver beard.
Silver. Do we not say grey anymore?
Well, silver's better, isn't it?
And see, when I see those greys, they're definitely greys in my hair. I don't call them silver. They're definitely greys there. The graphics are live. I can't believe this. You could make these earrings, this hair vine, the ring, obviously you know the focal beads we're bringing you in a few moments' time, multiple times over, out of an under £20 price tag, jewellery makers. Do not be fooled by these little delicate tubes, itty bitty size, because within those tubes there is thousands of beads, and it is very much a labour of love. This is not a hobby that tends to just happen within half hour. You're not going to make this hair comb within half hour.
No, not the hair comb, but the bracelet that I'm going to show you, you could make in...
This one?
Yeah, you could probably make that in half an hour.
I don't think we believe you. No, you're actually kidding. You can't make that in half hour.
Yeah, you can.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so beautiful as well.
If you're really slow, let's say an hour.
Oh, that well, yeah, I'm really slow. So
because it's all made on, it's not made as separate components joined together, so you don't have to keep starting and finishing your thread. It's all made on one piece of thread.
But look at that, though. I mean, that is such a gorgeous, quite a festive piece of jewellery as well.
Yeah.
$17.95, tons of you there. Thank you so much for understanding as well. Truthfully, we're gutted that we're not bringing you the DVD this evening. Absolutely gutted. You can imagine it's not only a disappointment for you guys as well, but when we hear, we're like, oh. But literally, it hasn't arrived, and that's purely down to the weather conditions. So But when it does, it will be immediately booked into our warehouse, and I think we're going to include it on your next show, which I think is on Thursday.
Yeah.
So I might be speaking out of turn there, but it will be in the next week, I should imagine. £17.95. But you've got it then, haven't you? You've got it there. You don't have to worry about missing out of the kit.
Yeah.
It's there, ready and waiting for the DVD launch. Glenda, Somerset, Claire, Patricia, Chrissy, Bridget, Cambridgeshire, Rita, Angus, Jackie, Sheila, Sandra, Lisa, well done. Keep on dialing through, everybody. If you have any questions for Monica, then text in. We are live here in the studio, so you can text us 60777, start your text for JM Studio. If you've got any questions about the DVD itself is called
Stars and Snowflakes.
Which is something that would... Stars are your favourite, aren't they?
Well, yeah, I do like them, yeah.
Yeah, you can see that that's one of your favourite sort of patterns. Sorry, what was that, Ross? There's a load of you that are adding these to your baskets. I have just under 100, so it's actually quite limited, this. And actually quite Christmassy colours.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? It's quite an elegant Christmas. If, people have colour themes, don't they? So very sophisticated. Let's not forget the Christmas tree decorations, because actually that one there is made out of these colours, aren't they?
Yep. That one's definitely a snowflake, isn't it?
And Delica's work just so beautifully with Swarovski as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Swarovski is coming up. We've got that in a little bundle for you as well. You can get it now, and that means you can sit back and relax and only have to worry about getting the DVD when it is actually launched. If you've ever bought one of Monica's DVDs, she's an amazing teacher. She really is, and an absolute artist. I've only actually been on air with you once before.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. But her demos are incredibly easy to follow as well. You're getting an extra demo, so every cloud and all that this evening as well for just £17.95. And you're saying that you could make this, this, and this.
Yeah.
And surely not this as well.
Oh yeah. I mean, I didn't check exactly how much I used, but I reckon probably one tube of the Delicas would make you all of this.
One tube would make all of this?
One tube, yeah.
So that's working out at £3.59, by the way, per item. Mm-hmm. So your Delicas are £3.59 each. And then you've got your shell pearl cabochons as well. And you're saying that you could make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?
Yeah. Well, not this one, because this one isn't.
Oh, that's different. Okay.
Yeah.
So 6. 6 pieces times 3, 18 piece of jewellery out of this kit. Well, that's just over £1 it's going to cost you. That's insane.
They do go a long way, those Delicas, yeah.
Is there any wonder why seed beading is so huge globally? Because it's actually relatively inexpensive, isn't it? All you need is your fire. And if you're wondering, by the way, if you're thinking, okay, I'm brand new, never watched the channel before, never made a single piece of jewellery, seed beading is the biggest medium globally in jewellery making. Literally, those two words, seed, bead, are the most researched. I think they call them hits, don't they, on the internet? Yeah, literally, they're the biggest words online in jewellery making. So this side of things, and you don't need to invest hugely. So literally, all you need is a beading needle. It's not the same as a textiles needle because it bends, and you need some fire line and you need your beads. That's it.
And it doesn't have to be difficult and detailed. I mean, the hair comb is quite detailed and probably a bit more of an intermediate project, but the other ones, I mean, if you get the DVD, you'll see on the DVD they're really simple. I mean, even the bracelet I'm going to show now, so just because you're using the Delicas and the little seed beads, you don't have to be an expert at them, Oh, that looks nice.
It does. Ooh, I love it. I could what? You do see it even more once it's actually in the hair. I know, I could never get one of these though, because I know that my little person would be all over this. Oh, mummy, that's pretty. And it really is, isn't it? And all the rage at the moment, if you go on to something like ASOS, colourful hair clips are all the rage at the moment. So this, ooh, and I have to say it's very comfortable.
Is it?
Very, very comfortable. Right. You don't need that back, do you? I'm joking. I am joking. You've got the and I know this is probably taking you hours. So we had just under 100. Tons of you there. Well done for those of you that actually managed to secure it this evening. The DVD will come a little bit later on in the week. And I'm sorry to be vague, but it's the weekend. We actually don't know. We actually don't know when it will be, but we'll announce it as soon as we do. Okay, let's do the next colourway, which I'm bringing those back.
Yeah.
I've got rid of those, haven't I?
That and the ring.
And you're going to be demoing with these as well.
Yeah.
Or you're going to be demoing that bracelet, aren't you? So that's your very festive. It is, aren't they? They're your classic festive colours. Pop that there. Here we go. Oh, and what are those? Sew-ons?
Yeah.
Sew-on Swarovskis. Okay, let's get the clock rocking, shall we? Get the clock rocking. So if I pick one of those up with a pair of tweezers, you can see you've got the foil on the background, which obviously gives you that lovely colour. Of course, the most iconic of your Swarovski cutting. I think they're Rivolis, aren't they? Sew-on Rivolis?
They have a special name. I can't remember what it is, though.
I think they're called Rivolis. And of course, you've got those double apertures, which is obviously where you can stitch them onto. This is, you can use these in your sea beading, but they're also, you can incorporate them into textiles and things.
Yeah. And I mean, I've bezeled them, though. You can't see the hole if you bezel it, so you can use it either way, you know.
So it's this that's in the centre of these lovely earrings.
Yes, yes.
They are gorgeous. I mean, talk about showstopper earrings. They are absolutely amazing. And they earrings or decorations as well.
Of course. I mean, the earrings are just an idea what you can do with that motif as well. You can make it into a pendant. You can join several of them together and make a necklace.
And does that take long to make that motif?
No, probably... I would say you could make a pair of earrings probably in a couple of hours.
Wow. But I'm asking the question, but this is an enjoyment as well. I'm not asking it as if it's a chore. It's an enjoyable hobby. It's obviously the green that you're seeing in this lovely sea beaded ring, and with the addition of some red Swarovskis that we've got coming up as well alongside this gorgeous bracelet. Who wants this equally under £20? So again, you know that you're going to get, how many did we work out? Almost 18 pieces of jewellery.
Yeah.
Out of those 3 tubes of your delicas. They're all your 11-0s. The colours that you've got here are your red opaque, your silver lined gold, and your transparent lime 11-0s. Very much, speciality beads there, and you can imagine the demand for these festive colours right now is huge. Okay, with your Swarovski as well, and you get 3 of those lovely sew-on Rivolis. Are they Rivolis? Yes, they are Rivolis. 12 millimetres in their size, and their golden shadow. Let's do it to an extra, almost like an apology price that we haven't got the DVD. And we are sorry, literally, I'm gutted too. Gutted. I bet you're gutted.
Yeah.
But there we go. It will come to you. It happens. These things do happen. An apology price for you, Jewellery Makers, $14.95. So that's working out at how much per component? There's 4 Swarovskis here.
Yeah.
So there's 4 Swarovskis, 7.
That's just over £2 each. Yeah.
£2.13 per piece, per component rather, per component. We should be bringing this to you at $19.95, and that is a saving. So to be saying that it's under £15 is crazy. The DVD is coming within the week. Can I make this little colourway in a Nutcracker? I think he'd be lovely in a Nutcracker.
Yeah.
Those colours. Yeah. He would, wouldn't he? I'd give him the lime green suit.
Yeah. In place of the blue, yeah.
The gold would be his buckles and his belt.
And his shoulders.
And his shoulder pads. Yeah. And the red could be, everything else, like his little trousers. Oh. Ah, I like that. Ross has just said you could make 4 and they could be Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club. The Beatles. You could actually do their own little one with glasses. You could. Right, there you go then. That's next DVD project. I did this with Alison yesterday as well. Like, okay, Alison, can you do this in that figurine, this in that figurine, this? You know, once you've made one, there's nothing saying you couldn't sort of turn them into something a little bit different. Because I mean, they've got the little hats, but they don't have to have the little hats.
Of course, yeah. And once you've made one, the next one is going to be much quicker as well. Yeah, once you know what you're doing with it.
Yeah, I guess your confidence is built up as well.
Yeah.
This DVD is coming up in about 10 minutes' time. You've got an apology price for these Jewellery Makers. So for your golden shadow, which is one of the most popular colours, I believe, in your Swarovski. Swarovski, I don't think I need to say, it's a global brand. It's recognised the world over, and it is true what they say that each department within Swarovski, the actual. I don't want to well, the establishment, the manufacturers themselves, each department don't know what the next department does. And that's because Daniel Swarovski is absolutely adamant about keeping it a very closely guarded secret.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, so it's interesting. So from one room to another room, they don't actually know what each of them actually does.
Wow.
And you can see why when you've created and you've mastered crystal cutting like Swarovski have, and you can't deny, you know, whether. There is an argument for me, and this is only because I'm I don't know, perhaps being a little bit controversial here. Technically, Swarovski is a genuine gemstone. No, it's all right, it's not rare, but it is made out of a Mother Nature material, isn't it? In it's sand.
And they're just so sparkly. I mean, I've used other crystals that were not Swarovski, and you put the two next to each other, you can tell straight away.
You can see the difference, you can.
Yeah.
They are absolute market leaders. I'm not saying they're genuine gemstones before anybody starts. I'm just saying it comes from a Mother Nature material, of course. I know they are man-made. And you can't deny their beauty, can you? You literally cannot deny. We've got a few messages coming through before we go. We start demoing. Hi, Mikey. Hi, all. I love the Goonies. Watched it a few nights ago. Hey, you guys. Absolutely. It's brilliant. What do you mean, Emma? Don't you be saying no, Emma. Do you love the Goonies? What do you mean you haven't watched it properly? She's not into the Goonies. Right, I love Emma. She genuinely is one of my best friends. But right now, Emma, I love you, but I don't have to like you right now. Everybody loves the Goonies. Everybody loves the Goonies. It's brilliant. Brilliant. Hiya, Jane. Evening, Elle. You tired? No, I'm all right, actually. I'm actually okay. I probably will be later. Well, what can you say? You're just ridiculously clever. I cannot see B, but wow, all credit to your talent. You are very clever, and that's clearly aimed at our lovely Monica. Isn't she, though, Jane? Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. You are going to do a little cheeky extra demo. We've got more of your kits to bring you as well in your Swarovskis and things, haven't we?
Yeah.
When are we doing those? The red Swarovskis a little bit later? After the demo? Yeah, a couple of minutes. Okay, so you're going to do this beautiful bracelet, which Monica is just stunning. And I can't believe that you're saying you can do that in an hour.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you'll see in a minute. It's quite easy. Okay, so for this particular one, I'm using a size 10 beading needle because you're not going through anything that many times, plus the holes are quite big in the delicas, so you're fine with the size 10 needle and a couple of feet of thread, maybe 3 feet of the fire line, which is also coming up in a minute with the Swarovskis as well. Okay, so, all right, let's just get that in the right place. So you're going to start off, you don't need a stopper bead for this one. So you're going to thread on 5 of your crystals with a gold delica in between each. So you've got 5 Swarovskis and 5 of your gold delicas threaded on. I've got 3, 4, 5. Okay, make sure if you start with a crystal, then you finish with the delica. You're going to bring them down to the end, and you're just going to tie them into a circle. Just a double knot. Don't pull it too tight, because I always find if you tie the knot too tight, then you won't be able to get into the beads afterwards, because there's no room to get your needle in. Just make sure that there are no beads caught in your knot. So pull your knot tight, but not too tight, like so. Okay. Then you're just going to go through the Swarovski that's next to your knot, just to get away from it, and also the first delica afterwards. So you're coming out of a delica bead, like so. Okay. Now if I can bring the bracelet over so you can
Sure.
see, follow what I'm doing. So what you're going to start with is you're going to do these little petals around the red Swarovskis. Okay, so you're going to add on 5 of your gold delicas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're going to go through the next delica bead that's between your Swarovskis. Okay, that gives you your 1 petal, and you're going to do that all the way around. 3, 4, 5. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Through the next one. Okay. See, you can see the.
So you're creating that halo all the way around the Swarovskis.
Just the little petals.
There we go. Sorry, I was just shuffling you forward a little bit then.
Okay. Super. So you go all the way around until you've got all your petals. Last one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Go through the last delica. Okay. So once you've got all your petals, right, that's your first little flower.
Lovely.
Okay. Then all you're going to do is you're going to go through the next 3 delicas in your first petal.
Okay.
Okay, so you're coming out of the middle one essentially. Okay? Then to go into your next flower, all you're going to do is you're going to add on 3 of your greens. Okay. You're going to add on 1 of the gold, and then 3 greens again. Okay? Then you're going to go back through that first gold delica, or the one in the middle next to your crystal, again in the same direction that you already have. So you're basically making a circle of beads. This is going to attach to your next flower. Okay, now you need to go through, I'm just going to turn it over so I can get to it easier. You're going to go through this first 3 green again, so that you get to the gold that is at the other end of your circle. Through the 3 greens, okay, and the gold as well. Okay, so now you're ready to start your second flower. Okay, now you're going to do the second flower in a bit of a different order to the first one, obviously, because you're starting at the end of a petal. So now you're going to add on 2 of your gold delicas. You're going to add on 1 of the red crystals, and you're going to add 2 of the gold delicas again. Okay, then you're going to go back through this delica here. Okay. So you can kind of see that you've got one of your petals starting to form there. Okay, so you go through these 2 delicas again. Okay, and through the crystal. Now you're sort of in position to do the rest of this flower. Okay, so now you're going to add on the rest of your red crystals. So add on 5 again, so with a gold in between each. So don't forget you've already got 1 there. So now you just need to add another 4 of them. So 1 gold, 1 crystal, 1 gold, 1 crystal. So you've got 4 there. Okay, you need another gold there. Okay, so start with the delica and finish with the delica. Right? Then you're going to go through the red crystal, the first one again, which is your number 5. You're going to go through that again. Okay, that's the middle of your second flower here. Okay, so I'm just turning it over so I can get to it a bit easier as well. So now you're going to do the same thing that you did with the first one. So you're going to do all your petals again. All right, so go through the delica that's between the red and the gold. Now you're going to do the rest of your petals. So you pick up your 5 gold delicas again. 3, 4, 5. Through the next delica. Okay. Then your 5 gold again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Through the next delica. Okay. I'm going to go all the way around because there's a little bit different that you have to do with the first one. So I'm going to go till I get back to that one. So there's 4. That's 5. Through the next delica. Okay. And then your last one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now you go through this delica here. Now what you need to do, you need to get to the other side of this flower again so you can carry on with the next one. Now, two things. First of all, when you started with this petal here, your thread path is now, you've got a circle here and then you've got a circle going through here. But with the other petals, you've got your thread going through the outer gold beads. So to make this petal look the same as the rest, what you now need to do is you need to go through these. Instead of just going through the red to come over to the side, you need to go through the gold beads here. So just go through all of them, because at the moment it's kind of gapping here, if you can see, because there's nothing joining those together. So that's why if you go through these gold ones that you started this flower with, okay, and then when you get to the other side, then go through the delica that's in between the two red crystals here. Okay, now this petal will now look the same as all the others. Okay, then you need to get to the other side to carry on with your next flower. Okay, so you just need to, then you can just go through the red beads until you're coming out of this gold here. Okay, now if you look at how I've done the one flower to the next flower, because you've got 5 petals, you haven't got petals that are opposite each other. So here I've got the join coming out of this petal here, then I've skipped over 1, then I've got it coming out of that petal, then I've skipped over 2, so it kind of goes up and down in kind of a zigzag. Okay, if you wanted to make it into a necklace, you could have them sort of almost going like that.
I quite like the fact that they almost, they undulate. It's more.
Yeah, for a bracelet it looks really nice like that, yeah.
Yeah, Monica, is so beautiful.
And then you just carry on adding as many flowers as you need.
Wow,
And
so
that's it. Quick and easy.
It does actually progress really quickly.
It does,
like
yeah.
I said, bracelet, necklace, imagine matching it, a whole suite of these.
I mean, you could just do one flower and just use that as an earring.
Yeah, I love that. Can I borrow it back just to put
sure.
just to put alongside? Emma's like, don't give it to Elle, she won't give it you back. That's not true. Little bit. But look at these. So you can make all of these multiple times over. Get the kits, take a little look back. Some of the graphics are on your screens right now. If you want if you want to make the demo, then here is that kit, and I've literally just positioned it in front. So the graphics are coming live. That includes these absolutely beautiful faceted round Swarovski crystals in their cyan red. And also the #1 most popular colour, which is their AB Swarovski crystal. Their most popular colour, bar none, basically. Both in the same size, so as you can see, they're 4mm, and you're getting 48 within a pack, so 96 in total. You also get the Fireline. Now, Fireline is great. It's very strong. As you can see, that £8. Do you notice that? That's actually the weight that you could, if you wanted to, influence to this, a single strand of Fireline before it actually broke. It broke, rather, good English. So very, very, very strong. And especially with seed beading, you know, the amount of time that you tend to invest in your pieces, i.e. the Nutcracker, for example, last thing you want is to use a less superior threading material. $26.95 for all of that lovely sparkle. Wow. Even if you did something so simple, like just literally threaded them onto the Fireline.
Yep. And I mean, the crystals are really nice because usually you get the bicones, which are nice, but these are the round ones.
I prefer the
so they're a little bit unusual. So I do like the round ones, yeah.
I do love the rounds. Yeah. I think you could put these onto. I know, was it earlier on today? Like I said, I've been here quite a long time, so the show's emerging. But when you actually had, was it yesterday when you actually had those Swarovski stars? You know, the actual, it was on the mid-show yesterday with Hannah, wasn't it? They look lovely on those. They look amazing. As you can see, little decorations. That these are parts of the DVD that is, it was meant to be this evening. Sadly, the adverse weather conditions mean that I can't launch it today, but we are bringing you the kits. When Monica returns, obviously, we'll bring it to you then. So as you can see, there's the AB Swarovski on these. You've got the cyan red just here. You've got the cyan red in these.
And then we've got the crystal ones in the hair comb as well.
And then the crystal AB in that hair comb as well. There you go. $26.95, everybody. Beautiful. And you've got just shy of 100 of genuine Swarovskis, right? I expect, this is my first time ever bringing this DVD. It's actually the only second time to wear, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. This is probably one of the most popular DVDs that we've actually launched in 2019, and I can absolutely see why. It's a perfect, in fact, you're getting it at exactly the right time because you can make these for Christmas.
Yeah, of course.
Now, of course, they're going to be, they're not something that you're going to do in 5 minutes. Every single one of those beads is about 2 by 2 millimeters, would you say?
Yeah, about 2 by 2.
2 by 2.
Yeah.
But here it is, the Nutcracker DVD, filmed and created by Monica herself. Now, I've mentioned this when I first came on air this evening. I don't know if this is by mistake, but we're actually taking this to a price tag which I don't think it's meant to be. We're going to honour that price tag again for those of you that got it on the introduction. It does come with a pattern inside, and of course you've got 60 minutes of Monica teaching you how to make this absolutely fabulous work. Heirloom, it's an heirloom. Up next in a Big Star Buy. Hang on. Hello.
Oh.
Hello. How are you doing this evening? Oh, I've had a busy, busy, busy day. Look at them. I know, sorry. So I've been talking for quite a long time, so my you know, my script writing skills are not where they should be. Yesterday when I was doing the same with Joseph and Mary, it was very simple. The storyline went, I've had a baby. It's all right. Steven Spielberg doesn't have to worry about me. I mean, you're joking aside, Monica, these are absolutely unbelievable.
Oh, thank you.
You must be so proud of these.
I am. I'm quite proud of them. Yeah.
You really should be. And I mean, how do you come up with a concept like this?
Well, I got some pictures from Georgia, one of the kid team, and she sent me some Nutcracker pictures, and she says, "Can I have a go at making one of these?" So I thought, okay, I'm up for the challenge, and that's how I sort of came up with him. Yeah.
I mean, everything down to the little socks, the little boots. I have to say, so don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. He's got. This for me, that's like the Thunderbirds, only better. Seriously, you need to do Thunderbirds. You need to do the Thunderbird characters. In fact, what's stopping you doing them after you've got this DVD?
Yeah, nothing.
Oh my goodness. I can't think what theme tune is for Thunderbirds.
Oh, it's
5.
Well, I know the countdown, but what's the theme? What's the theme tune? Anyway, I digress. So yeah, you were saying you were set the challenge, and oh my goodness, Monica, you absolutely rose to it. We are bringing the graphics live. The DVD is 60 minutes of jam-packed learning content, and oh my goodness, oodles of inspiration. Plus, you also get a pattern in there as well. It's just the little eyebrows that I love. And you could give them different coloured eyes.
He's got a little nose as well if you turn him sideways.
Yes! Oh, yes! I love them. I actually love... Looks like his little button nose. I can't wait for my DVD to arrive. I love these guys. Aren't they amazing? Hiya Alison, evening all. Just wanted Elle and Monica to know I'm watching as promised. I was like, oh Alison, you'll be snoozing. I don't believe you. You have to text me in, but she is. Love you, Alison. Bless her heart. It flew out the first time. And I think it's probably going to be a sellout this evening. So probably one of those DVDs that's only ever brought to air, on a couple of occasions. I hope we get this reprinted. I really, really do. I haven't even showed you the DVD yet. Can we just look at these for a little bit longer? Hello. What kind of accents do you think they should have?
Brummy.
Brummy?
Yeah.
You're right, mate. You're right. We need Ross to do that because I'm useless at accents. You're right, Arbab. You're right, Arbab. What about him?
Birmingham.
Well, isn't that the same thing? Monica, truly. Okay, so obviously this is quite advanced seed beading.
Well, actually, you say that, but it's actually not. The only thing you need to know how to do is peyote stitch and 2-drop peyote stitch, which if you look at the show when the DVD first came on, I actually demoed how to do both of them. And the rest of it is quite simple. And actually the DVD is broken down into little sections. So although it is a bit of a time investment to do one of them, but you can do sort of one arm in one evening, you can do a leg in an evening. So if you break it down
almost
into
like
sections,
dissect it into sections. Sorry, mate. Just stay there for 1 minute. Just put your little hand down because you look like you're in trouble otherwise. There you go. Just stay there for a second. Now, we weren't expecting this price, so it just goes to show. Originally, when I was like, Ross, is that right? Because originally I was thinking, hang on a minute. If it was a normal DVD, i.e. not the hard case, without the extra pattern, I would expect it to be £4.95. A DVD like this, I was thinking £9.95, and at the very least, shall we say, what's on your screens. That's not your price. So I don't know if this was an administrative error.
Yeah, I was wondering too when the price first came out last time.
I bet you
were. An odd price.
It must, or maybe, it does happen. These wonderful producers do sometimes, have sausage fingers and they press the wrong digit. It does happen. I can't understand why this is £5.95. It must be a bit of it must be an error. It's the detail on these. Hi to you, Kathleen. Hurrah! Got mine. Missed out the other day. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Yeah, there's tons of you there, and there's people multi-buying as well. You could do this with the delicate kits that you've just seen this evening.
Yep. And I'd love to see pictures of people who've made him in different colours, maybe different ones. It'd be really nice to see.
Look at his suit. Look at his suit.
Because the pattern in the DVD is the pattern for his jacket, basically. The rest of the pattern I explain on the DVD. So the pattern inside is for his suit, but you don't have to follow that pattern. You can make up any pattern you like, as long as you make it the same size as the pattern that's included in there.
Wow. What makes up the centre of his tummy? Because there's some...
They asked me that last time and they told me it's a secret. I'm not allowed to tell.
Oh, you're not allowed to tell. Okay, fair enough. So you get the introduction, where Monica talks about what you need, the preparation of actually starting him. Then you literally do a limb, if you like, per project. So the hat, the face. It's just beautiful, and I think just little twists. You could make some with bigger noses.
Yeah.
Some with big long beards.
You could make a girl somehow. Yeah,
yes.
make a skirt. Yeah, because when we were trying to figure out the name for the second one, the first one was Smith. So I thought, well, if the other one was a girl, she could be Granny Smith.
Yes. So which one's Smith? This one.
This one is Smith. Yeah.
And this one's Will.
Will. Yeah. That's Smith. Yeah.
Oh, I can't help but smile at
Smith
these.
is on the DVD cover.
He's on the DVD cover. Will's just having
a little bit worse for wear.
He's just having a little moment. Leave him. He's having a think. He's just having a little think. He'll be fine in a moment. Okay.
He's thinking why his beard is so scruffy.
Hang on. Sorry, Will. Whoop. There we go. There you go. And these, designed you obviously to hang on your Christmas tree. But I think they're too special to do that. I would have these, I think, up on the mantelpiece.
Yeah.
And something that you would take out year after year on Christmas as that. Oh, look, he's out. He's going to yours is definitely going to get a name, isn't it? It's going to be one of those pieces that, that. Okay, where's Will? Where's Smith? On the mantelpiece. I can't get over his little shoes. Let me just put you down for a minute, Smith. 1 second. It's quite hard to handle both of them. Hang on a minute. Oh. There you go. Sorry, Monica. Oh, dear me. Look, even down to his little boots. And this is using Fireline.
It is, yes.
Look at the body stance that he's in at the moment. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't laugh because these really are absolute works of art. But he looks a little bit. Well, sort yourself out.
Yeah.
Sort yourself out. I've got to move on. Do I have to? Because I can literally just look at these for hours. They just are amazing. Let me pass them back. And there's no price on those. They're the kind of they're the kind of piece that I don't think you would ever sell. Really, if you do sell your items, then you wouldn't want to sell those because they're just amazing. Monica, truly amazing. Love that, love that, love that. Okay, I've got to move on though. Oh. Moving on to... What are we talking about? Oh, CB bundles. Okay, which one first? Okay. Look at these. Now I can lay these down because they're delicas, which means you can make your Nutcrackers, you can make the Monica's latest DVD with these as well. I lay them down just so you can actually see the colours better without the stickers covering. So yeah, perfect colours. So you've got your boots, you've got your buckle, you've got your beards, you've got their face, and you've got the little suits. Yes. So if you've got the DVD just, you need these.
And although his jacket is made with the blue and the red, there is enough in that tube of red if you just want to make a red suit for him. Yeah.
And there's nothing stopping you picking one of the colours out from the kits previously if you wanted to. I think Nutcrackers can actually be whatever colour, can't they? Really?
I think so, yeah.
I think this one is the thing because it's the skin tone.
Yeah. That's
which I shouldn't imagine is very easy to get hold of.
No, I think those were ordered specially for this kit, so yeah.
Were they?
Yeah.
So the description of the colours are your silver lined red, that's quite prominent, your opaque chalk white, that's the beard and the hair. Then you've got your matte black, which are his boots and his hat. Then you've got your opaque tan, which is obviously that one. And then I'm missing one. Oh, bronze, there we go. So silver lined light bronze just there. So you get five tubes, $19.95. I mean, seriously, you can get both of these. What's that? Have they gone? I mean, are you actually kidding me? That was less than £30. Oh, I'm sorry about those of you that are missing out. We have got another bundle though, so don't worry, stay where you are. Stay where you are if you missed out.
Yeah. It's essentially the same thing, but with blue.
Oh, I love it.
With blue for his jacket.
I think this is probably one of my most favourite things that I've ever seen here on Jewellery Maker, Monica.
And you would have, in those 5 tubes, you would have enough of all the colours except for the blue in this case.
Yeah.
To make another one. So you could, you'd have enough of the black and the white and the skin tone.
So you could probably make 2.
Yeah. You just need one other tube for
so it's an alternate colour, which you'd probably want anyway to give them sort of different personalities. Some of the kits that we had earlier on, let me just grab a colour, let me choose one. Well, I think the green. I think the green would be lovely.
The green one or the turquoisey blue one, any of those would work, yeah.
Once you've made him, because I guess like I said, that it's the same concept, the same construction, you can turn these into little elves. You can turn them into little Father Christmases and Mrs. Claus. You can turn them into, I don't know, think of something else festive. I don't know.
Elves?
Elves, yes.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, you could, and then it doesn't have to be Christmas.
Yeah.
They could go on to be, I don't know, all
Easter Bunny.
And you could do whatever. So you saw how quickly the first kit actually sold out. It's essentially the same, but you've got just the an addition of a blue. Let's bring the graphics live. How many have I got? Oh, it's limited. I'm sorry about that. You can still make the Nutcracker. You just need to source your delicas. If you miss out on these bundles, you just need to basically source. And it is delicas. You can't make it with the other beads. Are we making your life complicated if we try?
You are a little bit. It's not going to be as smooth a finish. You could make him, but why would you want to put in so much work and not have him as good as he can be?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I totally agree. So I think definitely if you miss out, then look for delicas and choose your own different colourways as well. And think of your own individual characters as well. You can follow the DVD for the instruction and the learning, but with a twist. So they'll all have little... I can't wait. I hope you send these all into the Wall of Fame because I literally cannot wait to see all of these. Yeah. And I know it's not going to be something that happens overnight. I know that this is going to be something that takes... Well, you did say how long? a good few days.
A couple of days if you did it all day. A couple of days, but you could split it up into your evenings, you know.
So it's like a really good book.
Yeah.
You know, it's something that you put down and come back to. But what amazing satisfaction. You can still get hold of the DVD. We'll pop it at the bottom of your screen. So those of you that missed out on the first kit, literally, if you look at Monica's beautiful nutcrackers, they are amazing. Then seriously, you could do it in the blue. So this is the same sort of colourway, but in the blue, just with one of them's got a blue jacket with red additions, and vice versa.
Yeah.
So this is the exact same kit, just a slightly different colourway than what you saw a few moments ago. Get the DVD. The Sapphire Nutcracker. Whose idea was this then? Did you say Georgia?
Yeah.
Amazing idea and well done. Do you think he's shocked? You know, he is absolutely stunned at that price tag. Oh, I really want to know what's in the centre of him now, but you can't tell me, can you?
I'll tell you in the break.
1995? I don't even know the history of the Nutcracker, actually. Do you know? Does anybody actually know the history of the Nutcracker? No, I might have to research that one.
I would have to look that one up. Yeah.
Yeah, might have to research that one. 1995, get the DVD as well. So if you get this DVD, and maybe you get the Swarovski bundle that you had a few moments ago with the fire line and a little bit of sparkle, because you could put a Swarovski on top, couldn't you, somewhere? All you need is your beading needles and the DVD and you are away. That's it, literally. So 1, 2, 3 purchases and you are away in this actually, this global media. It's huge, but I have to say, this is something that everybody is going to love. Everybody.
I mean, if you made a skirt, you could even turn him into like a Cinderella, like a really big poofy
Disney
skirt
characters
with the Swarovskis on there.
They could be a Prince Charming.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You need to do these.
You could make a groom and a bride for a wedding. Yeah.
What a lovely gift that would be for someone really special on their wedding day. You could actually, you could actually make them.
For a wedding show that we might have coming up at some point. I could do that. Yeah.
Oh, back to do that show. 1995, hi Northamptonshire, Mary, Jeanette, Joyce, Oxfordshire, Lynn. If you have any messages, text in. We are live. If you want to ask our lovely Monica anything about the Nutcracker themselves, then we would love to hear from you actually. So do text in. I mean, there's got to be tons of you who like me, whose chin is on the floor, flabbergasted with your sheer talent. It's unbelievable, Monica. You really, really are. It's been a mega day. It really has. And it's still not done. Still not done. Okay, moving on. That's all the bundles. That's all. Oh, they've all gone. Oh, well done, though. Well done. And please do share. You can still get hold of the kits, which you can turn your hand into the Nutcracker, couldn't you? Amazing, truly amazing. After the break, can I just show you as well, we have got this beautiful strand of Labradorite, so we're going back to our very, our traditional roots. We haven't seen Labradorite in plain rounds for a long time, I think. This is a reorder, so it's back in stock by very popular demand. 6mm, many people actually agree would be like your desert island size, incredibly versatile, whether you use it in your mala necklaces, your chainmail, whether you use it in your beading, whether you use it in your stretchies. It's just very versatile. It's coming up immediately after the break, did you say? Immediately after the break, so back in stock. And it's your must-have. Okay, who wants a big bundle of Swarovskis? So on Swarovskis, no less. So you don't have to be a jewellery maker. You can be someone that's interested in your textiles and your haberdashery. Is that right?
Yeah. Haberdashery, yeah.
Yeah. Anything really craft related to be using things like these because they will glue. They will glue. You can just literally put a little bit of your jewellery making glue on the reverse and they'll glue to most things. But you can also tack them on because as you can see, they've actually got the double drill hole. Oh, look at that. 14 pieces you're getting. They're called rivolis, where basically it's almost like a round brilliant cup, but turned the other way. So you've got the pavilion. And I just look at this like the most magical, like a carousel, you know, the top of a carousel. And you see those gorgeous flashes of colour all the way around. So you're getting your Crystal AB, the most popular colour. Each of these descriptions you get, well, actually, that's not true. So some you get 4 and some you get 2. So the ones that you get 2, I'll start with those, are these. They're the Paradise Shine, and they're slightly larger. So this is the Paradise Shine, which would go lovely with the kits that you had earlier on. So can you see? It's your blues, like Mystic Topaz, absolutely. You've got your blues, your purples, and your yellows and pinks. It's all in there. Then you get your Golden Shadow. You get 4 of those. These are 12 millimeters. So a 4-pack of those. You also get your Mauve. That's those ones. There's a very delicate hint. Can you see?
Yeah.
Very delicate hint of lavender. And last but by no means, Smoky Mauve, that's called. And last but by no means least, you also get your Crystal AB. There we go. So 4 of them. £14.95 to be able to purchase 14 pieces of Swarovski for £1 each.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, some of those are exactly the same ones that I used in the kits, but the different size ones, on the DVD I show you how to vary the bezeling as well for different sizes, obviously.
So
because
the DVD that's coming, so these are what you use in the DVD that's being launched in the week, that goes the kit that we've just brought you. I know it's a little bit misjointed, but what can we do? The weather. Okay, moving on. Who's got a hot fix? I know, actually, if you don't know what one of those is, that's a weird sentence, isn't it? Yeah. It's a bit of a weird sentence. Yeah. A hotfix gun basically is something that you use with these, actually, your Swarovskis, because some of your Swarovski will actually come with a little glue on the back. Let's put them on the desk.
Oh, those would look nice on the Nutcracker.
Would they? Oh. On his hat.
On his hat, yeah. Or on his shoulders.
Yeah, these are really sweet. So can you see, if I turn it over, there's a slight, can you see that? That's actually glue. And your hotfix gun will heat it up. And it basically adheres and sticks then. If you don't have a hotfix gun, don't worry, you can still use these, because you could still just put the tiniest amount of your strong glue onto whatever you wish. Lovely. Yeah, he does need some on his little lapels.
Oh, I'd love to put some of those on the Nutcracker.
Hotfix what? Was played earlier today. Oh, okay. So look back on our website, the hotfix gun. Once you start hotfixing, you won't stop. Like that tube of crisps. It's actually really, it's true. It is. I've hotfixed my little girl's light switch.
Oh, that's nice.
Don't be tempted to do it on your nails.
Oh.
It's hot.
Oh.
The clue's in the name. Yeah, don't be tempted to do that. No, it doesn't work. It does look lovely, but yes, it does get hot. But you could use these actually on. You could use these actually on your Nutcracker. You could use them on the stars and snowflakes motif.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They are beautiful. They are cool. Anything really. A hotfix gun, which again we had on the mid show today, which will probably be new to Jenny actually, is just fun. It's like a glue gun, but for things for your Swarovski.
I mean, even the large shell pearl cabochon. Yes. Yeah, you could put one in the middle of those. Oh, that would look nice.
But you don't. You can still do it. It's just ideally you would want the hotfix gun. Look at that. Yeah. Do you know what? Would you go slap bang in the middle? Or would you go off to the bias? Yeah, I think I would as well.
Almost like a sparkle, you know.
It's pretty, isn't it? It goes lovely alongside that. Well done, everybody. We're actually running out of time. Coming up, we still have got your must-have. Is must-have one to own? Must-have, there we go. That is guaranteed under £10. Your absolute favourite, as voted for by your good selves. Year upon year, really. I've got more wonderful inspiration from this fabulous lady that is Monica. We've got more amazing deals. Don't go anywhere, back after this.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Shop with us for the first time and you'll receive a free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful gemstone strands in an organza bag, plus a DVD ideal for jewellery making newbies, featuring tutorials essential for getting started and so much more. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will automatically be added to your order when you make your first purchase with us. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, shape and colour will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your new free gift, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
If you have a question or a query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2, or alternatively you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you've found a workshop you would like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button, fill in the required fields, and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Did you know no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging? Select our standard delivery for just $3.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $5.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Love Jewellery Maker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the Jewellery Maker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket. Simply enter your email address and select Continue as Guest below. After this, the checkout process is simple. Select your quantity and delivery option and then check out securely. Enter your billing details and either a credit card or PayPal account and proceed to payment. From here, you still have the option to create an account if you wish, making shopping online easier for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Shop with us for the first time and you'll receive a free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful gemstone strands in an organza bag, plus a DVD ideal for jewellery making newbies, featuring tutorials essential for getting started and so much more. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will automatically be added to your order when you make your first purchase with us. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, shape and colour will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your new free gift, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Did you know no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging? Select our standard delivery for just $3.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $5.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Okay, so Jewellery Makers, your must-have, it had to be on what has been an absolutely amazing weekend, and I've loved every single minute of this Christmas market weekend. It's been just so much fun. So I don't think I've stopped smiling for the entire weekend. Yes, okay, it's a little bit of the festive cheer, but it's also the wonderful talents from these guest designers. Let's give them a round of applause. You're all awesome, you really are. The Nutcrackers are just unbelievable. And I will confess that I did just ask Monica to make an X-rated version. That's what he thinks to that. That's what he thinks to that. He's like, Al, do you mind? Okay, here you go. So, how about the wonderful Labradorite? So, your favourite gemstone I had a show with Simon, so our merchandiser manager Simon this week, who. I mean, I thought you've got to be a numbers man to be so into your merchandising. And he actually said, actually, no, I'm not. But what he does is actually monitors all the trends so that we can establish exactly what is our biggest sellers, what are the most popular shapes, gemstones, etc., etc. It's fairly obvious with some Labradorite you vote for time and time again, but a 6mm round is consistently one of the most purchased shapes and sizes of your gemstones. And that's because of its versatility, really. The fact that you can actually use it in something very basic and straightforward, like a stretchy. You can use it in things like, I don't know, probably Mark's Kiss Cross necklace. You could use it with your gallery wire. You can use it in knotting, mala style necklaces. Yeah, I mean, literally the options are completely endless. This is Labradorite, of course. I know so many of you know what this gemstone actually is. First discovered in Labrador in Canada. A myth and legend tells us that what they believed, what they actually saw whilst a warrior was walking along the shores and saw a flash of a spectrum of colour within a rock. It is also said that he brought down his sword and released the aurora borealis into the sky, so believe that it was actually captured within this gemstone, completely naturally occurring. You get this wonderful, I almost think quite a moody like colour, body colour. I've said it for years and years and years, but I look at Labradorite and I always think of Heathcliff. I don't know why, because it's got that darkness to it in terms of his actual persona, but there's a hidden romance in that phenomena effect. I say it every time. I know this. You might think, I've heard this, L'Oreal. But I really do think that we are guaranteeing this to you, Jewellery Makers. I've already said it verbally. We are guaranteeing it under £10. Your must-have. I mean, you must have, for me, it can be something that's new, that's different, that's original, that's quirky, that's out there, or it can be something that is an absolute essential to any Jewellery Maker's stash. $7.95 for the rarity that is Labradorite. That's better than half price. I mean, yeah, 6mm, you've heard it being said, desert island size, because it's not too intrusive, and I'm thinking about bracelets in particular. It's not intrusive if you're actually wearing it. Certain sizes can be a little bit too large, I suppose, and you're just going to notice. If you were to put this into something like a simple stretchy bracelet with maybe a few of your jump rings dotted in between for that little extra luster, some of our designers wear those every single day and never actually take them off. So it's become part of them, I suppose, and their whole signature look. Better than half price. We had a quantity of how many? Limited quantity. Really? So this has been bought, purchased, perfect, you know, especially for your Christmas market must-have. But unfortunately, we only have a limited quantity, and we're bringing it to you at a must-have price tag as well. Truly, super duper versatile. It works with Swarovskis, it works with your precious metals, it works with your macrame, it works with your beady beads.
Yeah, and I mean, there's such a useful strand, because not just because of the size, but also the colour. You can put it with any other colours, but it also stands on its own. So it really is a strand that you can just reach for if you're looking for something to go with anything.
Totally, it's a softer monochrome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Grey is huge at the moment, and you know, if you interior design, in fashion, because it's easy to wear, isn't it?
I was going to say it's also really wearable, so you can wear it whatever you're wearing. You can, you know, stretch you from those beads, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a silvery grey though, isn't it? But it's not just like a you know, if you were to go into sort of I don't know, if you were look at a colour palette, for example, there's lots of different variations of greys, obviously lots of different tones. And is it anthracite? I always pronounce it wrong. Is probably one of the most popular colours at the moment in paint brands, for example. Does that make any difference to your jewellery? Well, it's fashion. Yeah, basically it's the trends will still follow, will follow suit, shall we say, alongside one another. But it's a mixture of all of those colours. You've got your very soft, delicate cashmere greys. You've got your darker, more sort of slate-like greys. But you've got that wonderful phenomenal effect captured within, which will only look even more. They'll constantly perform. I've got to move on because we've actually got a lot to squeeze in this. I almost said this morning in this evening show. Sorry, just because I'm used to. I'm a morning person normally. Right about now, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be in my PJs. If I was working the following morning, I'd be prepping, with a cup of tea in hand. So this is late for me, actually. This is quite late, but I'm loving it though. Moving on to. Oh, I'm glad you said that, Ross. Wow, wow. Hang on.
Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, look at the colours on those.
Actually.
That's amazing.
Actually. Look at these.
Wow.
I mean, if you watched the Golden Globes, whenever the last one was, there was one Hollywood A-lister, and I forget her name, sorry, who actually wore a necklace, a full necklace.
Wow.
Of big statement, faceted slabs like this. I can't remember a name. And it was in almost exactly as I'm wearing it right now. The more of that labradescence that you see, the higher the quality. And, you know, if you're looking at one and saying, oh, I can't see anyone there. If I change direction, if I move in a slightly different angle, if I take a breath, then you're probably going to see that. Because it is, it's a moth to a flame like gemstone. Amy who? Amy Pooler? Who's she? She's a comedian. Okay. I'm not going to pretend to know who she is, but yeah, I'm like, she's from what? Planets and Recreation.
Parts and recreation.
Parts and Recreation. I've got no clue. It's almost in fact, shall I put it on here?
Yes, please.
Have I got time?
Planets and recreation.
Labradorite. Golden globes. There you go. Do I sound like Falco the Dragon? Oh, there she is. Images. Here we go. So you can actually see. There she is. Can I zoom in? I'll zoom out a little bit, Amy. She was married to someone called Will. I don't know who he is either. But look, I mean, don't you look at that and think, that's Jewellery Maker? Don't you? Maybe she made it herself. Maybe she is one of our customers. I couldn't tell you. She might be. I'll keep a lookout for Amy. She's very famous. Oh, well, where have I been then? Have I been in like a cupboard for the past however many years that she's been about? I because I don't know
know.
who she is. But I know she's a Hollywood A-lister. But that's beautiful. And if you can see at the top, you've actually got a little bit like what the demo that you did just a few moments ago. You've got that wonderful halo across the top of each of those labradorites, which you could easily be inspired to do. So take the strand, get the strand, and you see that lovely little halo. I mean, they're probably diamonds, I would imagine, but it just goes to show it might be seed beads, they might be Miyuki beads, they might be a little bit of Swarovski, whichever it is, but just giving that beautiful added glimmer within the gemstone. So thank you for that, Hayley. Beautifully modelled. Thank you very much. Anyway, so these are massive. Hey, did I say Hayley? I haven't a Scooby who she is. Not a Scooby-Doo, but I'm sure you're lovely. You've got a very good choice in gemstones anyway. Let's count them as well, because for me, you could treat these as cabochons as well as standalone pendants, if you like. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I mean, look at this. Seriously. I mean, right there, you see this kind of a beautiful cashmere grey, but then when I just influence it, can you see that to just a little bit of light? It actually shows up better when I hold it more horizontally. Can you see? Can you see? Oh, come on, come on, come on. Show everybody at home. Here we go. Here we go. You get that beautiful labradescence, which comes from tiny mica platelets within the actual gemstone. And the colours that you see is determined by the distance that those mica platelets actually do travel. There's lots of different colours. The rarest colours are actually your purples and your blues. But look at this. You get this wonderful, that's almost complete coverage. So right now it looks grey, doesn't it? Grey, 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 grey. Gold, 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 gold. Naturally occurring. Isn't it wonderful? $29.95 for a staggering 930 carats, top drilled. So, you know, you could literally just take one, and they have got labradescence front and reverse. You could just take one and suspend it from, if you're looking for something that's maybe a little bit more delicate, then just use the one. It's still a statement look. This will work great with your gallery wire as well, don't you think?
Yeah.
Silver or gold, actually. Gallery wire is probably one of the coolest inventions, I think, ever. It's going to revolutionise your jewellery making, I think. For those of you that aren't goldsmiths or silversmiths, which, you know, not everybody is, it gives you that ability to create that professional piece of jewellery. Under £30 for 930 carats of this kind of quality. So there's 18. Look at that. So you get... I mean, that's got to be about, what would you say? 70% coverage, but probably more if I was to turn it in a different direction.
I mean, there's so much colour on this. When you actually first brought it out and you had it scrunched up in your hand, it was glowing blue.
Yeah.
I was thinking, what on earth is that? It's glowing blue, and then it was Labradorite. Wow.
And it's a natural gemstone, so you can see that. You can see that story, can't you? Within this one strand, you can see why. You know, many years ago, when it was first seen, shall we say, by man, that they actually believed it was the Aurora Borealis, and no other gemstone gives you that appearance quite like Labradorite. Okay, moving on. Oh, what's this? Oh, got a little mini showcase of Labradorite. Pow, pow, pow.
Wow.
This, I always think the same, but when you look at these cuts, which are, you know, look, that's like a golden sheen almost, isn't it? We had golden sheen sapphire on the other day. That's very reminiscent of that. So these have been faceted for their own individual beauty. So imagine holding labradorite rough, and instead of saying, right, well, this must be an oval, this must be a cabochon, this must be a square, this must be a round, being able to actually facet the gemstone to show off their, you know, their best beauty, I suppose. Lots of golds within this strand. Lots of amazing gold. Ooh, and greens and blues. I'm picturing this with those shell pearls that we had earlier on for that silly $3.95 price tag. Still haven't got my head around that one. They'd be lovely with your Swarovski as well. Just beautiful and big statement looks. I know that one of the designers that I mention all the time, and I'm trying desperately not to mention her in a show, just because it's become a little bit of a joke that I mention Monica Veneda every single show. Anyway, so I'm trying not to, but she has done a collection which is, you know, quite reminiscent, shall we say, of cuts like this. And it's just literally one on a sterling silver chain. How are we at £9.95? 2, 4, 6, 8 statement stones. I think I would just restrand that. What do you think, Monica?
Yeah, it looks really sort of organic the way it is, I think. But at the same time, it's got such a sort of a nicer faceting than what you normally get. It's a bit more sharper, I would say.
Yeah, I think so. Quite geometric, I suppose. It reminds me. Gemma Crow approached our buying team a few months back, and she actually said to them, is there any way that you can get, and she was talking about things like your cappuccino agates and things like that, is there any way that we can get those stones and purchase them with all different shapes? Well, that's essentially what you're actually getting in this one strand, but it is actually stranded. Okay, final Labradorite opportunity, and we can't do a showcase without bringing you your rondelles. I mean, I don't think you'll ever see a day where Jewellery Maker doesn't bring you rondelles, because they are one of the most needed of cuts, along with your rounds, shall we say. And I think they, again, going back to what Simon was saying, they are consistently one of the top cuts, because you can just literally restrand that. It's going to look absolutely beautiful. You could use these in between any of those statement stones.
Yeah.
You could use these with sea beads.
I was going to say you can use them in place of the Swarovskis in the snowflake designs as well.
In these?
Yeah.
That's a lovely idea. So don't be frightened to mix your mediums together.
Yeah.
And I know it was a hurdle that we had to overcome here at Jewellery Makers, because many people were like, no, gemstones with gemstones, seed beads with seed beads. But actually they do really work, complement one another beautifully.
Yeah, and your seed beads can make your gemstones go so much further.
That's true. That is true. Because you might not want to invest, mind you, $4.95 for 25 carats. But you might not want to invest the entire carat weight from one strand into one piece of jewellery. Yeah, I get that. Wow, that's amazing. Genuine Labradorite, totally and utterly natural. Madagascar is producing some really beautiful quality coloured gemstones at the moment, and that's why there's a sort of a hive of activity and much investment going into that location as well, giving back to the communities especially, and of course the environment. So yeah, you know you're getting beautiful quality if you can see Madagascar at the bottom of your screen. Well done, flying out the door. Congratulations, everybody. We can't have a Christmas market weekend without bringing your favourite gemstone, can we? Do make sure you check in and text in. Come and say hello. Tell us what you're up to. Do you have any questions for our lovely Monica? What have you been up to this weekend? Did we have a reply from Annette? Did Annette tell us how her craft fair went? Just wondering, because she told me she was off this morning, first thing this morning. So. No, tell me how you got on, Annette. I'm sure it was a roaring success. Okay, moving on. That was 20. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was 16. What's in 20? Ooh.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Oh.
That's beautiful. Oh, do you know what? This is probably one of the most... What word would I choose? I could say elegant. Classy was the first one that actually sprung to mind. Detailed.
Yeah.
But do you notice how my tone of voice has actually changed? Softened instantaneously. It has though, hasn't it? You've got that, it's so beautifully inspired, even down to the fact that that vine or twig, whichever you, or branch, actually has those amazing undulations that Mother Nature creates, the detail that is in the sterling silver leaves themselves, and gorgeous spherical pearls. These are cultured pearls as well. That's a genuine cultured pearl, not a synthetic. It's a lovely design, isn't it? It's almost three-dimensional. You could use these, I know you had sterling silver weekend last weekend. You could use these on your slider bracelets. You could use, I think, those and some earrings.
Yeah. And it's actually a connector as well, so you can add to both sides, yeah.
So a pearl at the bottom and then attach to your finding, your shepherd hook or your studs, whichever you wish, whichever you prefer. On the bias, I think on a neckline.
Yes.
Something like, I don't know, I'm thinking Swarovski Crystal AB. around the neckline to give you that sort of diamond tennis necklace style look, and then just one of these on the bias.
Yeah.
Just,
My
whole persona has changed when I saw this. Oh, it's lovely. I would be buying those 100%. There's only 2 of them left though. Okay, what can we do next? What can we do? It's well done for those of you that managed to get hold of that. Okay, some gorgeous textures with your lovely nuggets. Haven't seen a nugget strand for a very long time. Certainly not this weekend. Don't think so anyway. Have you, Ross? No? Have you seen any nuggets? No. No? Nuggets? Anybody? Nuggets? Oh, I'll have some nuggets. How about some gorgeous white howlite? Yeah, you just... Nuggets. Totally natural. I don't know. I've been talking for a very long time. All good though. All good. Not complaining, of course. So totally natural. You just get this really lovely Italian marble kind of texture across the surface, high luster with your howlite. And I just think it's a gemstone that doesn't get the recognition that it deserves. Okay, it's not one of the rarest gemstones out there. It's still rare, but it's not as rare as the likes of, what did I have earlier on? I had Grandidierite, for example, just to go to the complete opposite extremes. Yeah, have a little look back. But it's still a genuine gemstone, and you get this really pure white colour with beautiful veins or webbing, if you like, across the surface of them. How on earth? We're at £2.95, and that's almost a metre, 86 centimetres up to, between 82 and 86, but we normally sort of will over-deliver on the actual a centimetre or the length of the strand. Memory wire, stretchies, kumihimo, chipahimo's a thing.
And they're also really nice just to use in place of a chain. So like if you had one of the Labradorite that we had before, the really big ones, and you wanted to use one of those as just a pendant, but you didn't want to just put it on a chain or something, you could use a strand of these to put it on. Absolutely.
And there's very few. There is very, very few natural, pure white gemstones. I know you have got the grey stroke black within it as well, but the bulk of your howlite is actually that really pure linen fresh white. There's very few of those gemstones out there. So I'm going to say it. I think you could even make this a little bit bridal, I suppose. Yeah. But quite...
Beach bride.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Lovely. Alongside the labradorite that you had, in particular, I think the must-have, alongside those rounds and the slabs, like you just said. I've got a beautiful strand of citrine coming up. Look at these. Now, they're drops with and then some. You could literally just pop one of those in there. Gorgeous golden buttercup yellow citrine. It's coming up as well a little bit later on within the show. Look at those. Oh my goodness me. Just one on a long line pendant. They're coming up at the end of this hour, so don't miss out on those. Yeah, your memory wire bracelets. You can never beat, and again, I'm going to refer back to Hannah when she had, on yesterday's mid-show, when she actually had those the wirework star frames. I think I saw one of our lovely viewers on Facebook had been working with those. You can use them as well. Moving on. Oh, lovely. From purity to innocence. 60 carats of wonderful. It's got to be Peruvian because you can just see that glow. I'm guessing it is, yeah. And just a hint, a Japanese blossom hint of pink. If you're not necessarily a pink person, you might be thinking of like your candy floss pinks, you know, your fuchsia pinks. This is more of a nude pink, isn't it?
It's, I would say it's easier to wear, this one.
Yeah.
Than your very, very pinks.
Yeah, I'd agree. I love pink opal with a completely stark contrasting gemstone, something like black spinel. That then tends to vamp it up somewhat.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to keep it, like I said, with that wonderful innocence to it, that very delicate femininity, then pearls look beautiful. Take a look back on our website to see if any of those Baroque pearl pendants are still available. $18.95 for natural Peruvian pink opal. That has occurred, like I said, within Mother Nature. Hasn't been impregnated with the dye why this is literally how it's been unearthed from the ground and then obviously shape drilled and polished. Many people think opal is only your sort of Ethiopian opal and your Australian opal. Actually, different locations around the world offer it to you, and different locations around the world will sometimes bring you natural colour. Let's take this to a brand new low, shall we? It's Sunday evening. We've had an absolutely epic weekend. If we see enough people on those phone lines, oh my goodness me. It's not often that I get stopped in my tracks. But Ross has just, you've totally derailed me there. If there's enough of you on the phone lines and on the website, right, here we go. Have we got quantity of these then? Okay, there's 80. No more, no less. None reserved for another occasion, another show. 80 available within the vault. If there's enough of you there on the web and on the phone lines, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, we will take this under £5. Done. This is where we actually work together. But Ross needs to actually see you. So literally add it to your basket. You don't have to check it out immediately, although I've told you what the price will be. If there's enough of you there, it will go to that price tag. We need the vast majority of these to be allocated to go to that price tag. If you're shopping on the phone lines, you can just pick up the phone. Just pick up the phone. Yeah, so we can actually see you there, and then that's Ross's call to action then, basically. We have got people multi-buying. Well done. That's the way to play it. Thank you for your trust. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. Marie's there. That might be Marie in West Midlands. I'm guessing at that price tag that might even be our very own Marie. Thinking, I'll buy it back at that price. Can we even buy it at that price? I mean, not really. Not really. That's why Ross says I need to see you there to justify that price tag. So then we can. Lanarkshire, congratulations. Amanda, Annalise, lovely to be with you. Geraldine, Margaret, you're there as well. People on the phone, it's lovely. And I can't necessarily see all of your names, but if you're there, we need a few more. Ross is saying we do need more. Okay, come on, under £5 for genuine, natural, beautifully feminine pink opals. That's our should-be price, which, let's be truthful, for a Gems of Distinction strand, I remember us sort of first introducing your naturally pink, your natural coloured opals rather, and they were, that was completely an acceptable deal. Completely.
Wow.
I can't. 74% saving.
I mean, even if you just make it into a stretchy, again for your teachers at school. Lovely. Can you imagine? For a £5.
I know. Okay, yeah. You can't get a meal deal in some places for that price. A third of the stock has gone. Are you happy? Go on, Ross. Nobody is going to be paying $18.95. We're taking it to a brand new low. Clearly, never been seen before. Clearly, never should be seen again. Clearly, $4.95. You've just got one of the most amazing deals on natural pink opal. I don't blame you, Lanarkshire, for getting 6 of these. I'd be multi-buying on it as well. To be truthful, you can get almost 3 for the price of 1 there, can't you?
Well, you can get more than 3. 3 and a.
Oh yeah, 3 and a bit.
3.5.
Yeah, 3 and a bit. Of course, it's never been at this price tag before.
Wow.
Of course, I'm thinking expecting mothers. That would be lovely. Brides, it would be absolutely beautiful. Just somebody that that really is maybe, because I look at this and I see Jackie Kennedy. You've got that really beautiful, almost like kunzite tone as well with the gemstone. It's very complimentary. It's opal, so again we could start talking about birthstones as well. It's your October birthstone with a variation. They've got nice large drill holes there, so if I actually just double the strand over, you can see even some of your elastics will go through that drill hole, which actually isn't always the case when it comes to your opal. I've actually purchased a strand almost identical to this, I would say, probably smaller in their overall size. I've cut the strand before I've even actually checked the drill hole, and I was going to make stretchy bracelets because I think I make a lot of stretchies. But who's bought 5? Marie in West Midlands. That's probably our Marie, to be truthful. It's probably our Marie. I don't know that for sure. But yeah, these will, your gauges of your elastic will go through the, and I couldn't do that with the other one. So it doesn't matter because I can still use it with things like your beading thread and your fireline and things like that. But I mean, this with the Swarovski, this with the sea beads, this with the citrine, that's a brand new low price.
I would put it with the Labradorite, actually, the 6mm. I think pink and grey look really nice together.
Yeah, that's beautiful. It is a it's a lovely combination, isn't it? Or if you pop something like black spinel or black onyx or black diamonds, then you start going a little bit agent provocateur, don't you? You do though, don't you? That's their colours. That's their colours.
Oh, that garnet that we had in the beginning.
Oh, right. It's a whole lot of sauce, that is. £4.95 only. We have actually got this coming up a little bit later on, which I always think is a wonderful combination. Yeah. So this is your blue lace agate. So I mean, perfect, absolutely perfect. Hang on, let me just have a little look. Where are those? Where are those? Oh, right, here we go. How about alongside one of them?
Oh, nice. Oh,
look at that. It's just beautiful. That's the only word I can actually describe. You know, I always try and avoid using sort of words which we use sort of in any given day, in any given conversation. You're like, oh, that's lovely, you know, something like that. But because gemstones are often so much beyond that. But this really is lovely, isn't it? It's one of those lovely combinations.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got to move on. This is a little bit later on. Well done, everybody. You just got a brand new low. Will it be seen again at that price tag? Probably not. And should it? No. No, no, no. Moving on. Ooh, can I choose? Let's have a little look. In fact, should we let Monica choose?
Ooh.
Go on, have a little look. Can you see over there? Let you choose something.
Oh, I can see one. Let's just have a look at the rest.
Do I know what she's... Yes, I knew you were going to do that. I could have guessed.
Only the biggest strand that you had in there.
These almost remind me of like the animal kingdom. I can see leopards.
Yeah.
Aren't they cool? They are. They really do remind me of sort of the animal prints with variations of natural patterns and colours.
Yeah, great colours in there as well. I love those colours.
Statement 18mm Jaspers. Their description doesn't quite do them justice, does it? So brown and grey picture Jasper, because there's so much more than that.
No, not brown and grey, no.
No, there's so much more than that. Let's put it to the back of the hand. So can I just say, ignore that. Ignore those, not Monica. Ignore that bit. Don't ignore Monica. Look at these. I'm going to show you across the entire strand, straight hunched over. I can't wait to look. But look at these beautiful mauves, taupey tones.
They're almost like burgundies, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, what would you call them?
Oh, Monica, great choice. An owl. No, I see a sloth. Yeah. I see a sloth. I do love sloths. I'd like to come back as a sloth, to be truthful. Look at that. I can't move on from him now because I've got a little bit of an obsession with sloths. Look at these.
Some of them look like little planets, don't they?
They do. It's almost, I can see places like the Serengeti, you know, I can see sort of, safari tones. Oh, wow. Moving on, what can you see? Look at those. You're just going to lose hours. Oh, hang on. Hello. You're going to lose hours. They almost are a little bit like your peanut wood and things like that as well. You get those gorgeous patterns. That's very planet-like, isn't it? Wow.
I mean, these would look nice if you just took them off the strand and put them out in a bowl on a coffee table.
And this is a genuine gemstone. Now, when we say filled, it might well be that there were sort of areas within the gemstone that needed strengthening. It might well be. It's not the colours necessarily. They are so pretty. See, that for me is like. Have I held it the right way? That for me. Oh, where's it gone? There we go. I can literally see, can anybody see like a lake, a tree reflecting in the lake?
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Also nice how you can pick and choose the colours, because those two next to each other are very different if you put them individually.
Just beautiful. Again, look, there's that lake again. And it's reflecting.
Wow.
Everything in... these are very exciting. There's that animal print. Yeah, I'm not surprised that you're loving these. I think this is probably one of the coolest strands I've seen all day. I love it. It's wicked. Great in your mala necklaces, and these could be like your accenting guru beads and things, couldn't they? Because you wouldn't want an entire necklace of 18 mils, because that's going to be quite weighty. It's going to be quite a sort of weighty design. Good pick. Okay. Oh, actually, this could be the perfect match. Should I bring it back?
Yeah.
To these.
Yeah. It would take the weight down a bit if you use the smaller ones with the larger ones. Yeah.
Yeah, pop them alongside one another. Because again, it's all your lovely neutral, earthy tones. It's very popular. These are classic 8 mils. I don't think there's going to be a single day where you don't see an 8mm around here on Jewellery Maker, because we need them. We essentially need them. With your marble agate, so you get areas of transparency and you get areas of opacity. Who wants another lowest ever price tag? Those different textures, for want of a better description, I'm searching for the word, but having transparency and having opacity and having patterns, etc., just add that excitement. That's the wonder of colour gemstones, and it makes me think about so many. I know a couple of gemologists. I'm friends, obviously Marie as well. She's probably the first one we all think of, but she'll actually say the inclusions are what excite her about gemstones, is because that tells us a lot of information about the actual gem as well. Also, alongside at the top of the hour, this citrine strand. I mean, imagine those together. Ooh, loving that. Lowest ever price tag for these. Loving these shapes of citrines. They'll complement this strand so beautifully. It's old school jewellery making, but I tell you what, I admire all of your pieces that get sent into the Wall of Fame, and this is the kind of thing that we repeatedly use and we tend to use up the most quickly. Yeah. As a CB, do you still work with genuine gemstones, don't you?
Of course, yeah.
Was it gemstones that you actually started with?
I started with larger glass beads originally.
Because you've been making jewellery for...
Yeah, since 2007.
And then you found us.
And then I found Jewellery Maker. And then it was gemstones.
Yeah. And then CVs.
And then CVs,
And then lots of other mediums.
Yeah.
That's just the way it goes. And it's nice to be able to sort of turn your hand to all of these. But most importantly, most people think that gemstones are straight away going to be a very, an elevated price tag. It doesn't have to be. One strand will make 2 full stretchy bracelets. Now, I've seen Josephine. I hope you don't mind me naming you. On our Facebook page, one of our lovely viewers, she made hundreds of stretchy bracelets to raise... That's so weird. Oh my goodness, Josephine.
Oh, wow.
That is so weird. No, I hadn't seen the message. Did you not? Josephine, literally, that is so weird. And can you you've got talk back, haven't you, Monica? Did Ross say anything about Josephine and her stretchy bracelets?
No.
So weird. Hiya, Josephine. Anyway, I was saying, but Josephine can say it herself. Hi, just finished and donated 100 stretchy bracelets. See, I was admiring them on Facebook, my darling, to an animal rescue charity. Have now started a seed bead necklace with, what's that, 15,000 beads. Wow. Can I just applaud you as well for the effort that you've gone into making those stretchy bracelets, which is just wonderful. We can donate to charity, but by just investing a little bit of your creativity and a little bit of your time, you have massively multiplied the potential of that donation. So congratulations. And that is so bizarre. You read my mind and text in. So I was literally about to tell that story, Josephine, on here. That's weird. That is so weird. Brilliant. Okay, the citrine is coming out in about 10 minutes time, if that. But just prior to that, how about a beautiful natural bicolour gemstone? I'm talking about your ametrine So once upon a time, jewellery makers, you would have heard myself and many of your other presenters actually say there's no way of actually treating ametrine, because you can, interestingly, you can turn, right, let's see if I can get, I always get the wrong way round. So you can turn an amethyst into a citrine, not the other way around.
Ah.
So you can take an amethyst, you can heat it, and it will produce these beautiful golden colours. Now, once upon a time, and certainly for as long as I've been, when I first started presenting, we said no, you can't turn it into an ametrine because the heat transfers too quickly through the gemstone. However, in Russia, a lot of money has been actually invested into masterminding a technique of achieving that. Now, you can't create an ametrine, but you can make a beautiful natural ametrine even more beautiful with very slight amounts of heat temperature. So it intensifies the purple and it intensifies the citrine as well. This is a huge piece in a natural gemstone, 20 carats in its most natural form, which is a big trend at the moment. Sometimes certain gemstones, especially of this rarity, don't need facets. You know, in fact, facets might detract from that wonderful 50-50 split. Can you see that? A 50-50 split, but a beautiful blend of those colours.
Yeah.
I mean, that and a pendant. I heard a lovely story once upon a time. Oh, it's from the Anahi Ametrine mine in Bolivia as well. Which definitely has got that respect and prestige. It's certainly one of the most historic of mines for producing ametrine. But I heard a wonderful story once from, I think it was one of our Jewellery Maker viewers, who had actually said that they bought an ametrine because it was a combination of two, herself and her husband's gemstones, birthstones. So one of them had February, one of them had November. Gone blank. It is November, isn't it? Hey? So, no, February for amethyst. February for amethyst, and is November, is it? Yeah. November. So yeah, a combination of their two. But sorry, like I said, it's I might be getting a bit tired now. But it was just so romantic, especially when you look at this stone, because you've got oh, thank goodness, yeah, you've got that beautiful fusion of both of those gemstones that will occur naturally, and then just a little bit of heat treatment will encourage those hues. 20 carats in one magnificent solitaire. I'm thinking alongside, if you saw the Argentium show that we had the other on, was that Monday? Yeah, on Monday. If you work with your silver clay, for those of you that are just collectors of your loose gemstones. What? Ross has worked with gemstones. Oh, is it really? Yeah, I'm not surprised. He says it's one of my favourite gemstones. And Ross has worked with gemstones for many years. Many years, haven't you? Across lots of 8 years, across lots of respected coloured gemstone specialists, under £5 for I've got a pair of ametrine earrings that I bought in 9-carat gold years ago. I love them. I absolutely love them. But they don't have the colour saturation that you're looking at right now. I've shown them on our live show before. They're still beautiful. I absolutely adore them, but they don't have that intensity that you can get right now. Look at that. It's and clarity as well. Under £5 for Bolivian Anahi ametrine. I think this is crying out to go with some very precious sterling silver. Ceraloon as well is another medium that is super simple. If you don't do any of those mediums, it's just a really nice item to actually have and to say that you own, because there will come a point you can get ametrine from different locations. It forms within a geode, but the Anahi mine is only small. So I imagine that will deplete at some point. Now, what else do we have coming your way? We've got some beautiful... Oh, yes. An amazing parcel launched by Carol, I believe. I was quite envious. Oh, my goodness. Wow. The final 6 of these. Beautiful, beautiful play of colour. Again... These aren't calibrated shapes, so they've been faceted to showcase the optimum amounts of play of colour. This is at 9 o'clock. Right now, though, a very exciting strand, a very exciting cut as well of quality citrine. a brand new strand, and I kind of knew it was before I even asked Ross the question, just because, I mean, this shape is amazing. I almost wish I had my phone in the studio. I don't have it. Otherwise, I would actually show you the screenshot of this. It was on Instagram. I found them on Instagram, a page which is all about sort of creating pieces of jewellery, very simple pieces that you could easily replicate, literally probably one-handed, but very on trend. And they're all about gemstones, and it's all about gemstones and their crystal healing beliefs, etc. And I can't say that that is scientifically proven, of course, because they are beliefs and associations to each of those gemstones. But the reason why I'm talking about that is because if you think about one sort of crystal healing style pendant, which is huge at the moment, they almost point in one direction, don't they? They're often prism-like shapes. And that is because they believe that prism will channel the energy of the gemstone towards your heart. Oh. So, yeah. It's also, citrine is also the gemstone known as the crafter's gemstone. It is believed to encourage and aid your creativity. It is the gemstone that is believed to bring you prosperity and wealth. I guess that liquid golden light colour makes that a fairly obvious association. And I've heard this before, that if you actually carry a citrine with you, particularly to your craft events and, I don't know, parties, wherever you're actually hosting or selling your jewellery, if you pop one in your cash register or little till, whichever it is, then again, it's meant to really bring the customers towards you. Again, it's that prosperity and wealth association. But I love the shape. It's not quite a prism. They are almost, if I hold it out like this, they almost are like pendulums.
Yeah.
So I've got
unusual.
2, 4, 6, 8. They are unusual, aren't they?
Yeah. I've never seen that shape before.
No, I haven't. They almost pool the light in the bottom.
Yeah.
It also makes me really appreciate the fact that a marquise is an expensive cut. That's because it's quite difficult to get these angles, because they're very dramatic, aren't they? These are angles and curves. Yeah. It's not a simplistic cut to actually to facet. So I'm expecting a more considered purchase for this introductory strand, but I've just been told it's not going to be the case. I know I'm like I said, I'm a very basic jewellery maker. If you took one of these and just did like a tiara twist, I suppose, on the top, and popped it on a sterling silver chain, what are you thinking, Monica? Because they're unusual, aren't they?
They are. It's hard to say, put a price on that, but yeah, because I've never seen that shape before.
What would you do in terms of the design, though?
In terms of the design, well, I'd like to play around with it for a while, really, because I've never used that shape before. It's so unusual.
I don't know if we've even done this shape before.
In the beginning, I was thinking maybe to do some sort of some kind of a cord where you can make a loop and then hang it from that loop somehow. So that it's hanging as a pendant, but not use the holes, but to have them sort of in a cord somehow. Oh, lovely. Amber. Yeah. Do you know what? Citrine and amber together, because they almost have both got this ability, haven't they, to bounce the light, to glow internally. You can really see that liquid golden association, and Brazilian citrine, in my opinion, is some of the finest in the world, because you get this really lovely honey-like colour. Yeah. It's a gemstone which is very historic, of course. I think we all know that. It's favoured by Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Cambridge. She wears this gemstone quite a lot, particularly in the ear, and it just. When you get quality like this, when you get that warmth, that lovely buttercup colour, or even buttery colour, actually, that's the quality to get excited about. A brand new cut. Do we want more of these? Do we want more cuts? Because I think, but what? $14.95? I'm so lost in the gemstone that I haven't even looked up at that price tag. Under £15, and that's working out at, how many did I say there was? 8. So that's over 10 carats per. It's more than a drop. It's so much more than a drop. Ben Strand, I think, you know what, Ben, I think I've had a few, but this is definitely up there. It's been added to my basket for sure. I would be tempted if you wanted to try to somehow make it stand up. almost, if you know, like in a
Elevator.
choker with the points pointing outwards somehow. Do you know what I mean?
See if I can do that. Shall I see? Shall I see if I can do that?
Because, yeah, something like that.
Is that upwards?
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Oh,
yeah.
That is cool, isn't
Shape
it?
kind of wants to go that way, I think.
That's very cool. In your tiaras, you can. There's nothing stopping you sort of flipping them upwards as well. This is beautiful, and the quality of these are just. Look at that. I mean, that's almost like a Madeira citrine. You've got that sweet wine-like appearance within within each of those amazing gemstones. Again, you know, with citrine, whether it's natural, whether it's heat treated, whichever it is, you're looking for that gorgeous golden colour and saturation, and that should be the most important thing. To cut and to have such precision, such angles. And I mean, I'm no mathematician. I was useless at math when I was in school. Definitely not my strong point. But that's got to be, what do you reckon, 40% of a 40-degree angle, rather 40-degree angle at the pavilion, if not more. Plus, you're incorporating sort of your curves in there. Do you think that's maybe intensifying the colour of each of those gemstones? It is still pleochroic, so when you get citrine home, you will see tones, secondary hues coming through within every single one of those gemstones. But that absolute, it's that statement saturation and the cut. Wow, wow, wow. Love it. Well done, Jewellery Makers. You're going to love that. And I really want to see your creations with it too. Okay, last remaining 6. That's all I have left of this exceptional, and this is not just a collection, this is not just a purchase or a strand, parcel of opal up next.
You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you've found a workshop you would like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button, fill in the required fields, and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Here at Jewellery Maker, we're always making improvements to give you a better shopping experience. We've recently upgraded our website to make it more user-friendly and easier to navigate around. We now have the guest checkout function, which allows customers to check out quickly without creating an account. Our homepage now informs you with what's currently live on the show, recently aired items, and today's deal of the day. We've improved our website navigation and added new categories to help customers quickly find the products they want. Our online range is growing fast with over 7,000 products available for you to purchase. And don't miss out on hundreds of brand new clearance lines with more added every week. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Shop with us for the first time and you'll receive a free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful gemstone strands in an organza bag, plus a DVD ideal for jewellery making newbies, featuring tutorials essential for getting started and so much more. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will automatically be added to your order when you make your first purchase with us. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, shape and colour will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your new free gift, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
If you have a question or a query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2, or alternatively you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Love Jewellery Maker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the Jewellery Maker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket. Simply enter your email address and select Continue as Guest below. After this, the checkout process is simple. Select your quantity and delivery option and then check out securely. Enter your billing details and either a credit card or PayPal account and proceed to payment. From here, you still have the option to create an account if you wish, making shopping online easier for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Welcome back, Jewellery Makers. Lovely to be with you. I'm not going to lie, I just practically inhaled a piece of cake. You didn't have any, you were very good.
I'm trying to be very good, yeah.
But you were very disciplined, and I'm sorry that I literally ate it in front of you.
That's all right.
Yeah, thank you, darling. Nice little cherry Bakewell cake. Okay, kits coming your way, demonstrations coming your way, but I've got 6. And you're about to buy your a parcel. So if you can imagine yourself sat alongside our gemstone buyers, gemstone traders within the market, sort of scouring places like the Tucson Gem Fair, over in Hong Kong, in India, lots of these different places, which are hubs, if you like, global hubs for exchanges of your gemstones. This is the kind of thing that a trader would literally present to you, and even to jewelers. It's not necessarily in that finished piece of jewellery. That's down to the actual designer themselves. But they present the gemstones to you for you to actually go through. And I'm sure you've seen footage of Marie doing that in the past. Now, I can't believe the deal on these. I wish I had more. I do hope that we will be getting more of these as well. They're not standard calibrations. I'll remove the top in a second, but I just want to show you how they will actually arrive. There we go, how they will actually arrive. Look at that, optimum play of colour. And you've got to remember that I've got that perspex on there too, which is hindering the light somewhat. But if I actually take that lid off, I mean, obviously they're gonna I'll try not to let them slide outwards. Oh, I've got to pick them up. You've got different examples of play of colour. So this one, for example, is actually showing you, seriously, pinfire. Do you notice how it's almost like a very light dusting? Oh, look at those.
Wow.
The cut. Look at these. Reds, greens, oranges. I mean, look at those. In faceted cabochons, for want of a better description, every single one of these has got beautiful, beautiful quality, and you can guarantee that consistently. Wow. Obviously, there's different shapes in each of these parcels, and it is a parcel. They work with your gallery wire, they'll work with all your silver clays. But for me, if I got this, I'm going to say I'm not a hugely talented jewellery maker, so I would look at these and think, okay, I'm going to put pen to paper. That's still designing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And maybe actually get one of our talented guest designers to do it for me. But I'm picturing like a really beautiful brooch of some description.
Oh, yeah.
How amazing, with all of them together. There are 6 of these available, so very, very, very limited opportunity. It's a huge parcel. This is the number that you need to call to guarantee yours. I mean, here in the studio again, they're not going to look as spectacular as when you actually get them home in true form. The image that Emma's actually showing you, and these are different photographs of various different parcels. So what is Ethiopian opal? It's a gemstone with amazing play of colour, of course, considered to be one of the most desired gems within the market. It's actually earned an undisputed title of the Queen of Gemstones, and I think it was William Shakespeare himself who started that. After the exciting discovery of the precious opal in Ethiopia's northern Wello district in 2008, actually it was slightly before that, in 2008, teamed with its prolific bounty, the remarkable gemstone has sort of claimed the throne alongside the locations like Australia for some of the finest in the world. The difference between the two locations, though, is that Australian opal is a bit more opaque. Ethiopian opal has got transparency. Personally, I prefer Ethiopian opal. I know, there you go, I said it. Only because you actually see play of colour, not just on the exterior, but internally as well. I love both, don't get me wrong. We're about to bring the graphics live. There are 6 of these available. It is a location where there is cause for concern in terms of the quality that is coming from the quantity, that is coming from the ground, and that's driven by the quality that is coming from the ground. Sorry for mixing that up. Get this home. I mean, seriously, the definition of opal, of gem quality opal. You're getting 8 carats across, I'll get this right, I'm so excited by the gemstone, I'm literally tripping up on my words, 8 carats of natural Ethiopian opal in what we call a rose cut. So if you look at Jennifer Aniston, she's got a rose cut engagement ring in a diamond. So instead of having the pavilion on the underside, which makes up the bulk of the carat weight in actual fact, so if you look at my engagement ring, the majority of that carat weight is actually underneath the gemstone. So you could argue the fact that you can't see it under there. With a rose cut gemstone, it's literally cut across horizontally and then it's domed beautifully. It's one of the more vintage-like designs. Like I said, Jennifer Aniston has got one. It'll have less facets, yeah, because oh, you're talking about, sorry, Ross is asking me what's it where they cut the point off. No, so a round brilliant cut can have 57 facets or 58. So where the pavilion is this bit that comes down underneath and you get your prongs here. Sometimes they'll cut the coulis off at the bottom because it actually gives more brilliance that way. So now a rose cut will actually have a flat, almost like a cabochon, but with facets, if that makes sense. And it means that in terms of your jewellery designs, you can appreciate the entire carat weight and the entire scale of the actual gemstone. It being Ethiopian opal also lends itself to the fact that you're going to see even more of the play of colour that way round, and you're not sort of it'd be a shame to mask all the rest or hide all the rest actually in the setting itself. Now, I only had 6. Okay, now I've only got 4. You're purchasing it already, happily, at £199.95. I've got to be truthful. One of those, I think, at that price tag would be amazing. We are going to take this. Seriously.
Oh. And now it's mine.
Over £100 off that price tag. Sorry. Okay, let's try with this one. Don't drop it, Elle. Don't drop it, Elle. Don't drop it, Elle. Okay, quick, Emma. Oh. And I would actually...
See, what I think is nice about this cut is that the flat back makes it really easy to set into a piece of jewellery. Because the back of it is flat, so it will sit on your finger or your...
Yeah, exactly. I'll hold it this direction. It kind of, it elevates. Oh my goodness, the final 4. 8 carats that you're actually getting here, plus 1. 8 carats in total. Thanks, Ben. Don't worry, it is a durable gemstone.
I could genuinely see the green on the floor.
You could see the play of colour. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. $79.95 for a beautiful parcel. I mean, how amazing is it, Monica, that we can say that we A, own this gemstone, but B, are making jewellery with this kind of quality?
Yeah, it is amazing, yeah. And there's a lot of pieces there. I mean, I'm sure it varies by parcel, but... You know, this how many you've got there? You've got 7 there, so that's just over £10 for one. I mean, it's...
Yes!
You know?
And that's working out over a carat on average each. £10 per carat.
Wow.
It is just crazy for this. I can bring you Ethiopian opal, which is maybe at a lower price tag, but it won't have the performance of the play of colour. I mean, look at this. Look at that. So exciting. The surge in popularity of Ethiopian opal has seen major mining companies and big jewellery brands investing millions to promote Ethiopian opals, Ethiopian opal itself. And the reason why is because it's really celebrated for its vivid play of colour and the multiple variations, as I said earlier on. Team that with the semi-transparency that you see within this gemstone. For me, it's the leader for me. And timescale it was discovered in 1994 in a location just to the west of Ethiopia, western locations. Anyway, in that short period of time, it has. If you saw the price per carat in terms of the chart comparatively to other locations around the world, and it's like almost a dramatic vertical increase price per carat, and that is because it's so beautiful, you know, and it won't be in the shadow of other locations. That's quite unusual when it comes to new gemstones within the market. You can actually see that though, can't you? You can see why it fetches much more considered prices than on your screens. I mean, to be saying £10 per carat is just insane. Obviously, we'd originally bought a huge parcel, and again, that gives us buying power, negotiation power. The fact that, you know, we are buying these more organic shapes makes us quite unique as a gemstone supplier as well. I've got 3 of these left, and I've got 3 of them in baskets, so seriously, listen, get this home. You will, I assure you, if you're looking right now and you're thinking, oh, the one in the studio doesn't look like what's on the screens right now. This is not like trickery. Here in the studio, let me see if I can shelter it somewhat. Here in the studio, we've got too many light sources for this gemstone. It literally doesn't like it. Yeah. It kind of... There we go. It doesn't like all of the light sources, so you get this beautiful flashes of reds, greens, purples and blues. The image that Emma is actually showing you is a more accurate description of what you'll actually get when you get home. It's incredible. And listen, you don't have to take my word for it. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked. Antoinetta, good luck. Cardiff, good luck. Fife, good luck. West Midlands, good luck. Hand on heart, congratulations for those of you that have been successful. Literally the final few, so I'm going to leave that with you. The last 2. Congratulations. They'll sell out come this evening, I assure you. Okay, wow. Kit time.
Oh.
So, let me just explain for those of you that have just tuned in. We were meant to be launching a DVD today. Now, I'm sure, unfortunately, much of the UK has been affected, but we've had some very adverse weather conditions, which has prevented our DVD launch, which is a real shame. Yeah. But we've still brought you the kits. And what we're going to do is bring the kit at the DVD next time that Monica is actually on, or certainly in next week. We'll advertise it anyway. But you've very kindly brought in your jewellery.
Yes.
And this is all about stars and flower motifs.
It is, yes. So the DVD will have 7 different motifs on it that you can use in different ways. So in the jewellery, I've tried to show a few ways that you can use them.
Look at that. It's a beautiful sort of vintage vintage inspiration, and stars and flowers, you know, they're motifs. I think that's a word that we use quite a lot in seed beading, that you make one and you can make another one, and then you can, if you want, you can arrange them thereafter.
Yeah.
So this is beautiful, and of course, you actually include the lunar cabochon. So if I just pick up one of these and show you, that's a lunar cabochon, which almost gives you an opalescence actually, minus the play of colour. Maybe more
I really
moon.
like those cabochons. They almost look like they're soft.
Yeah.
You know, they look like
oh,
jellies.
They do. I see where you're coming from. A little bit moonstone-like, actually. So alongside your bugles, so the bugles are these wonderful beads that are more tube-like.
Yes.
So each of these motifs is featured in the demonstration. So get the kit now. We're bringing the kit now, and then the DVD will actually happen a little bit later on. Like I said, we will inform you when that actually is. I kind of know the answer, and I know lots of you are actually thinking it, but a bugle bead will make a motif much faster than maybe your smaller beads like 11-ohs and 15-ohs, because there's the scale.
Yeah, of course. And these are twisted bugles as well, which makes them a little bit extra nice.
They are beautiful, aren't they? Is that sea foam? Is that a description?
Oh. Yeah.
It is. You've got that transparency, almost like an indicolite-like colour. So these are bugles, and they're essentially little tubes.
Yeah.
You can do so much with these, you really can. We've got a bugle DVD, but get hold of Monica's that's coming up this week as well. So you are getting, so your bugle beads, I don't know why they're actually called that, your transparent sea foam, 2.7 by 12 millimeters, and you get, it's done by gram weight, so you get a 13-gram box. They come in boxes. Then you also get, let me pick these up as well, your matte crystal AB. So they do actually have like a really lovely little iridescence to them. Can you see that? Again, very much like your lunar cabochons or your moonstone-like colours. So equally 13-gram box of those. You're getting 1, 2, 3, 6 of your lunar cabochons.
Yeah.
There you go. They do, you're so right, almost look a little bit jelly-like, don't they?
My son would say they look squishy.
Squishy. There is what kind of, I'm thinking under the sea, is it possibly jellyfish that I'm thinking of?
I think so, yeah.
That you actually have that. Some of them actually have got that glow, haven't they?
Yeah.
You can almost see it in the actual lunar cabochons. So 6 of those. Or you could make a little jellyfish. And with the opals, yeah, definitely. They could be jellyfish too.
Yeah.
They are amazing, aren't they? And also you're getting your Mayuki beads. The Mayuki beads are galvanised dark sea foam 15-ohs. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's those ones there.
Yeah.
I can't seem to handle sea beads at the moment. You also get your, what's the other colour? Here you go, transparent teal. Lovely combination. It's almost like your metallic with.
Yeah, it all goes so nicely together, because the white bugles are quite similar to the lunar cabs, and the rest of the colours are all they're sort of the same colour but different versions.
Would you kindly pass me over that amazing piece of jewellery that you've made? It's on the DVD that's coming up. Yes, please, because I think we need to show that in the behind it. Look at that. It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. There's nothing stopping you sort of mixing up these colours hereafter, but that really is beautiful. It's almost a 3-dimensional design. Let's bring your price onto your screen to get hold of these jewellery makers. Look at that. It's beautiful. Floral motifs. And I guess you make the motifs and then you do the arrangement afterwards throughout the DVD.
Yeah, I mean, this is just an idea of how to arrange them. So in the DVD, I show you how to make the motifs, but then it's up to you afterwards how you want to put them together. I mean, you could make these into hair combs, you can make them into brooches, you can make them into napkin rings, into whatever you like, really.
Christmas tree decorations.
Christmas tree decorations.
And this could be have a winter sort of theme, like I think the colours are right now. But you could also transform it into something that's quite floral and summery.
Yeah, yeah.
Spring-like.
Yeah.
With your yellows and blues.
Colours, yeah.
Beautiful, absolutely amazing. Monica, you are truly incredible. If you have any questions, do text in. We are live here in the studio. 19.95 only. So you did say you're going to do a little demo for us.
I'm going to do these earrings, which are not on the DVD, so I thought I would do them.
You get a little Brucey extra this evening with lovely Monica. So I mean, a nice introduction into bugle beads, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, like you were saying earlier, bugle beads, they make up really quickly, and you can make nice geometric designs with them, and yeah, so I like them. Yeah.
Gorgeous. Okay, take it away.
So. For this one, I'm using a size 12 beading needle because I do go through the smaller beads, the delicas, a few times.
And they're 15-ohs, aren't they?
No, these are actually...
Oh, I beg your pardon, have I said that wrong? I've got some which are 15-ohs and some which are...
These are 11. I think these are 11.
11 and 15 in the kit. So anyway, doesn't matter.
I think I took these bugles from one of the other kits actually.
Okay,
yeah.
No problem. Do you want to use these ones? It's up to you.
No, I use these ones because...
Okay, it doesn't matter, same demonstration,
because
isn't it?
the only reason is because the 15s I might not be able to get through as many times.
Okay.
So it's just... But I mean, you could use the larger 11-ohs for this design as well.
Okay.
All right. I mean, I could use the green ones, the 11-ohs.
No, you're all right. You're all set up.
I'm
just gonna shimmy you up ever so slightly.
Okay.
There we go.
Anyway, I think the reason I didn't use the greens is because I had the red Swarovskis in here. But if I had all the crystal Swarovskis, then I would have used the green in between.
Okay.
So the 15-ohs might be a little bit too small in between because you do need to go through them a few times.
So just scale it up.
So, yeah.
Scale it up somewhat.
Yeah. Okay. So I started with my size 12 beading needle and not very much thread, probably a couple of feet again, and I've put a stopper bead on the end of it. Okay, so now the order you're going to do this in is you're going to do the middle section first here. So basically you need to thread on 4 of your bugle beads, okay, with a delicate bead or whatever other small bead you're using. You could use the 11s from the kits as well, in between each of the bugles. Okay, so you need 4 of them. Okay. And then finish off with a delica at the bottom. Okay, bring those down to your stopper bead. Okay, then you're going to put your crystal at the end. Okay, so just pick up your Swarovski, and then you pick up a delica. Your delica is going to hold your Swarovski in place. Okay, so bring those down. Then go back up, but miss over the delica at the bottom, which will hold things in place, and just go back up through the Swarovski and the next delica that's on top of your Swarovski. Okay, pull your thread through. So that's what you have at the moment. This is going to be the middle section. Okay, now you do basically a netting effect. So you need to pick up another one of your bugles. Okay, one of your delicas, another bugle. Okay, then you're going to go through this bugle here, which is the middle one. So not the next one up. Sorry, the delica, not the bugle, the delica, that's in the middle there. Okay, so you go through that one there. Pull it tight. Okay, then you're going to do the same thing again. So pick up another bugle, a delica, and another bugle. Okay, then go through this delica here at the top, which I've used this one as my stopper bead. But it doesn't matter, you can work it into your design as well because it's the same color as I've used in the rest of my design as well. Okay, so can you see that? So you've got the middle section there. Okay, now you need to do this little loop at the top here, which is how you're going to attach it to your shepherd's hook. So just thread on another 7 delicas. So you've got 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, bring them down. Okay. That. Then you're going to go through this delica here that's at the bottom, so the first one that you came out of.
This looks like a little icicle at the moment.
It does. I mean, you could leave it like that and just have a little dangle like that on your earring. Okay. But if you wanted to add some more to it, then go back down through this bugle here. Okay, and through the next delica as well. Okay. Now you're going to pick up one of your bugles again. Pick up a bugle and a delica and a bugle. Okay. Now you're going to go into this delica here on the side of your second sort of diamond, if you like. Okay, so go through this delica here. Okay, that's where you're going to add your next crystal. So I've got all red crystals here, and in the finished one I've got some white ones as well, but just got the red ones here. So pick up a crystal and a delica to hold it in place. Okay, I'm just going to turn it over so that I can go in the other direction. So there's your crystal and your delica. Now you're going to miss over the delica again and go up the crystal. Okay, and up this delica bead here that you've just come out of. Okay, like so. Now you're going to go up. You're not going to go back through these bugles that you've just added here. You're going to go back up through the middle again. Okay, so you come up here through this delica that's in the middle. So this is why I said that the 15s wouldn't necessarily work for this design, because I've gone through it a few times already. Okay, so go up through this one here. Now just go through the bugle. Okay, make sure your thread isn't looped around anything. Okay, I'm going to turn it around again so I can go downwards. Now I'm going to go back down through this bugle here because I want to add another crystal here on this side. That'll be one of those crystals. Okay, so just go down this bugle bead here, through the delica as well. Okay, pull your thread through. Now you're going to add another crystal here, so pick up your crystal and your delica. Okay, turn back again. So skip over your delica again, back up through the crystal, back up through your delica bead and through your bugle and through the next delica and through the next bugle bead there. Okay, until you're coming out at the top where your loop is. Okay, so that's basically half your earring made there. Then you're just going to go through all of these beads here, which are the loop at the top, which is how you're going to attach it to your shepherd's hook, because this will reinforce that loop a little bit, so you're not just hanging your earring, although it's not a very heavy earring, but at least you've gone through them twice now, so that you're definitely sure that it's secure. Okay, and then basically you're just going to do exactly the same thing on the other side that you've already done on this side. So basically go down through this bugle bead and the delica after. Okay, then you're going to add your last few bugle beads. So add a bugle, another delica, and another bugle. Okay, then you jump over to this delica here. Like so.
I guess the shape of the bugle naturally creates that
diamond
jut
pattern.
almost.
Yeah, it does. Okay, then you're going to add your last crystal, and basically, sorry, your second last crystal, because you still need one on the point there. So then you go back up again, up through the delica, through the middle of the earring. The reason you go up through the middle here is because if I came back up here, and I put the crystal straight on there, it would be sticking upwards instead of downwards. Or if I went back up to there, I wouldn't have anywhere to turn around and come back to add this last crystal. So that's why you need to go back to the middle of the earring there. So you can go up this bugle here, and then you can turn around, so you're coming downwards, and add on your crystal, your last crystal, to this corner here. Okay, so you just like so. And then go up through your crystal again, up to the top. There you go. And then at this point I would just tie a knot with my tail thread, and it's done.
Look at that!
It's quite quick and easy, especially with the bugles. They make it really nice quick. And there's nothing to stop you using the longer bugles as well that you had in there. You could use those.
Absolutely. Do you know, it's perfect, I think, beautifully festive for this time of year.
It's a little bit of sparkle
and sometimes it's quite nice, I guess, if you're seed beading regularly, which obviously, Monica, you are, I guess it's quite nice to do quick makes from time to time.
It is, yes. Yeah, and we had these crystals earlier, the Swarovskis earlier in the bundles.
They were in a bundle, so take a little look back. I mean, truly, Monica, I mean, I'm ever so sorry that your DVD isn't here, but c'est la vie. It is what it is. We can't change the weather, can we? But It will be launched with you. If you've just tuned in, have a little look back because we've brought you the kits this evening as originally planned. The DVD will arrive. And what's that? Are we going to do? Oh, okay. It will arrive. It will arrive this week at some point. So yeah, you'll hear about it from Jewellery Maker. It will be advertised. Right. I don't know if you were able to join me this morning, but she's back. Debbie Belford is back in the JM family. So it was so lovely to see her. And she's actually, you know, she's gone on to create an amazing empire. Where she, in laser cutting in particular, now that might be acrylic, we brought kits of acrylics, but also some really fabulous displays, which I think are an absolute genius design. So amazing that they caught the eye of the Tate Gallery in London. Wow. And they're actually being used in the Tate in London. So how amazing is that? Yeah. The only item that didn't sell out, and literally every other thing did, I've got a few remaining of your deal of the day. Now, these have actually been decorated. They come as MDF. It is one of the coolest deal of the days ever. Is it a star by? Is it a deal of the day? Do we use the sting? It's up next. How good are these? Yeah. So now, firstly, can I just point out they don't come with these patterns. This is one that Debbie actually zhuzhed up. So it comes in, it's an MDF, and the reason why she chose MDF is because it's very strong, it's very durable. You can use it. You can use your what do you call it? Pyrography. You can Dremel it, you can drill further holes in it, and you can paint it, you can spray can it, you can use fabrics on it and all sorts. Now, the reason why she was doing a lot of craft fairs, so I'll tell Debbie's story and I hope I do it justice. So she said she did a lot of craft events when she I don't want to say left, but when she stepped off our screens for a very short period of time. And she said she started doing some more craft events. And one of the things that she came across was the fact that transportation of all of your stands was a real issue. This is a hurdle that I've come across as well. I used to have a little jewellery business and I had to change my car because I couldn't house all of these kind of busts. And they're bulky, they're just not practical, are they? And you know, I'm not particularly strong, so I can't really carry a huge amount of weight. Anyway, so she thought there's got to be a way around this. I'm going to make stands that you can literally fold down.
Wow.
Look at that. And it took, honestly, that took seconds. So you get, this is actually, for demonstrational purposes, it's 2 pieces of MDF, which she's actually glued together. Now, the reason why she keeps them separate, so it won't come like this, you do get the 2 pieces, that's the 2 together, is because some people like to glue this to a base of something like a shelf, for example, so it'll actually slot on there. You notice you get this lovely, the 3 grooves. That gives you flexibility to manoeuvre your display busts, for want of a better description. They go up to 50 centimetres, so they are quite big. And you get, like I said, this is literally just wallpaper. So what Debbie did, she actually went to a local DIY shop and just got samples. She didn't even. She said, I didn't even pay for the wallpaper. I went and got samples, enough to cover each of these displays, and they're sprayed. You can change it as well. I thought that was the best idea. You can actually mix them up. So if you thought, right, okay, well, I want what I can do: silver on the back, or gold on the other, black on the back, and white on the other. So they're amazing for photography. Can you see if I turn this around for a second? They do have the holes at the top and also the grooves for you to suspend your pendants and things like that from. She's just literally thought of absolutely everything, hasn't she?
And if you use your pyrography tools or even painting or whatever, you can put your logo on the front of them.
Now, Yes, well, that she said about that, and stamping. So these, I hear you say, what are they for? So, shimmy it along. That's for a ring. And that's for either a pendant or a bracelet. They do have the holes, this is covered obviously, but you do actually have the holes on the reverse if you wanted to turn those into earrings. Don't you think it's a genius design?
It's clever, yeah.
Absolutely genius. We've got less than 30 of these remaining. In fact, the first few, and I have to say Debbie did mention that this was an incredibly competitive price tag. That's how they come, so as you can see it's your MDF, but she had lots of different sort of varieties of, you know, I haven't done this anywhere near as good as Debbie did. But it comes plain, and then you can paint them. You can, let me put this one there, this one there, and then this one there. That's better, isn't it? But you can mix it up, and when somebody says to you, I want to look at that piece of jewellery, you can literally take it off and it's not constantly handling the actual piece of jewellery. One thing we did discuss is that if you do your craft events, the amount of damage that happens to busts, especially the white leatherette ones. Those are ones I originally used because they naturally do, you know, they're three-dimensional, they're quite big and bulky, you know, they start wobbling a little bit at first. This is effectively, you know, a structural MDF, which doesn't even fold down. You literally just deconstruct.
Yeah.
It's genius.
And you do need something if you're doing a craft fair, something to give your display height. You can't just have everything flat on a table, you know.
Absolutely. I think that was the first thing that Debbie and I discussed this morning, was the fact that, you know, you spend, you know, hours making your wonderful pieces of jewellery and you've got a real talent for it. Just laying them down flat on a desk is not showing them off to their finest. The other thing to discuss is when you do your craft events, we tend to buy it by the table. So you might pay for one, you might pay for two, and that space is quite expensive. So use it wisely. Now, if you think about it, if you're just laying everything out, that's going to take quite a large surface area. Look at the surface area that this actually covers. It's minimal, isn't it? It's a minimal surface area, and the amount of jewellery that you can suspend from those. Love it. Well done. Well done. We've literally got the final, how many? Okay, there's only 20, but it's looking like it will be a sellout today. I thought it would be. In fact, I was surprised that there was any remaining come this evening. Everything else actually sold out. Wow. Okay, let's bring you... Oh, it's like a Picasso in a gemstone. It is, isn't it? If you were to imagine taking just a few pieces of some of the most beautiful coloured jaspers out there, which there are many, and then reconstituting it into this wonderful mosaic or work of art. I look at it and I can see like sort of a quintessential English country garden. It's just full of colour, bright, cheerful patterns and formations. It's lovely, isn't it? All varieties of Jasper, if you like, kind of mixed together, I suppose. RE stands for reconstituted, so it's a way of bringing all of them together. These essentially are genuine gemstones, but they've been sort of created in this wonderful marriage in a sphere. $8.95 only, 150 carats you're getting here. Love it. And colour is huge, isn't it, Monica, at the moment?
You don't have to use them all together. You can pick out your colours if you wanted to.
That's true. Yeah. Because some of them will actually have more of a prominence, like this one here is predominantly blue. Bear with us. Some of them will actually be more predominantly oranges or pinks or anything like that. So you can actually choose them and sort of tailor-make them to, or customise them to other gemstones.
Or if you use that whole strand just for earrings, you're going to have so many different pairs of earrings, you know.
Well, think about how many of your outfits that's going to complement.
Oh, yeah.
Moving on. Is this what I think it is? Morganite. Oh, it's a lovely strand of Morganite. Look at that. Morganite is a member of the beryl family, and it has one of the most alluring of presences, I think, about it. Sometimes peach, sometimes pink, and it's all down to personal preference, which one you prefer. It's a wonderful beryl member, and as I said, it's coloured by manganese. So you get this really beautiful femininity within a gemstone. In 2014, there was a really dramatic price surge in this gemstone. You can kind of see why, can't you? I think we learnt more about it, and it is quite new, I suppose, to the gemstone world. I'm really favouring the plain rondelles at the moment. I think it's one of my favourite cuts.
They're just really easy to use, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know, you just stack 3 of them up on a head pin for an earring, and you're done.
In fact, Michaela, you shared some pictures. Michaela's one of our viewers who shared some pictures on our Facebook page, and that was literally using, I think they were plain rondelles, weren't they? In pairs of earrings that you actually created, like you said, just a few at the bottom, and then this really lovely, almost sort of trapeze-like designs. $12.95 for Morganite. I'm adding this to my order today. Yeah, that one on its own, I think it would be amazing. To get Morganite at anywhere near this price tag is just crazy, let alone 25 carats. You can get eye clean Morganite, but you can also get it, like with many of your gemstones, think aquamarine. Aquamarine can be eye clean, but it can also have like inclusions within, which I actually really like. I think it sort of adds to its presence. Moving on. Oh, Thulite. I love Thulite as well. Discovered in Norway. It's a really beautiful natural pink gemstone, and it is named after a location within Norway that they believed, a little town that they believed actually had magical powers.
Wow.
It's named after that location. Just gorgeous, isn't it? A little bit reminiscent of things like rhodochrosite. You get this gorgeous mottling effect across the surface of it as well. Again, it's that kind of pink that you don't. It's not overly. It's not overly candy floss pink. Sorry. Don't mind that. Sorry, our cameras just had a little bit of a moment, so it just needs a tst, tst, in case you're wondering what the sound effects were. Yeah, basically a little air cam. That's all it is.
Just fixing.
We've just got to fix things. So you can zoom in on the beautiful gemstones. 58 carats of beautiful Thulite. I love this stone. And it's quite new. It's actually quite new to us here.
Is it naturally that colour?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Really lovely. And it's been around, you know, it's been adorned, I should say, for... you know, for many years. But actually, again, down to its rarity, it's not that well recognised. You know, it tends to be one of those that you don't necessarily see on the high street or in the mainstream. That's not a negative. It's quite the opposite in actual fact, if that's the case. If it's not as well known, then certainly it should be an indication of its collectability. Just beautiful colours, aren't they? I love the mottling texture. I mean, if we knew nothing about marketing and we were literally driven by beauty and beauty alone, then this would definitely be up there, I think, in terms of its popularity. And it is. Here at Jewellery Maker, I think it's 2019 that we actually brought this to you for the first time, or certainly in my knowledge anyway. 0800 614 615, well done. Ooh, yes, there. Can we do that blue lace? Please. Because I can't remember the last time I've seen blue lace agate. So if Botswana is the king of agates, this is your queen. Blue lace agate. I think we've brought you quite a few gemstones which actually this evening have got their patterns and their journeys. It's a mixture, a wonderful mixture with, as classic to your agates, are areas of opacity and also areas of transparency, but it is that perfect summer's day sky blue. You know, if you could imagine yourself sort of laying down somewhere in a warm meadow, I know, and looking up to the sky and watching the cloud formations roll by, that's what you'll see in this gemstone. Yeah. I know it seems a distant dream right now with the current weather, but look at your gemstones because you can almost imagine yourself there. So genuine blue lace agate. These are in your 8mm rounds. It's a really lovely complementary colour. It's not. It has got a hint, shall I say? It's blue, of course, but it actually has got a level of pink in there as well.
Yeah, and also almost a bit of lavender. I
Yes.
think.
Yeah, it does. I think that's probably the better, a violet almost, I suppose, mixed in. So one of the strands, we're just having a few technical issues, jewellery makers. Do bear with us. And it does tend to be more expensive than most others. Botswana and blue lace tends to fetch the highest of price tags within the agates. And I think you can kind of understand why, can't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
It's got...
Sorry?
No, carry on.
It's got the same sort of patterns as the malachite hat,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yes, that's weird, because I thought that too. And we can't zoom in at the moment because our camera's going, it's saying no. And now the graphics have broken. Oh, we'll just have a chat, shall we? Just have a chat. You can text us though, can't you? In fact, yeah, texting. Ideal opportunity for us to just have a little chat. Have you got any questions for Monica? Have you loved the Christmas market? I certainly have. I tell you what, I think I'll sleep well tonight. I think I will definitely sleep well tonight, but I've loved every single minute of this weekend, and I hope you have too. What are you up to this week? Literally, we're having a chat. What are you up to this week?
Beading, of course.
Of course. Is there ever a week where you're not beading?
No, not likely.
No. No, I suppose.
No, it goes with me on holiday as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you can receive beading, can't you? You can actually take it
I've got
away
one of
with
these
you.
at home and you just pack it up and it's...
Off you go.
Even on the plane, you can take it with you on the plane.
Perfect. They don't say anything about the needles?
No, actually, they didn't.
Yeah,
No.
well, it's not exactly a dangerous implement, is it?
Yeah. Don't think you can do too much damage with
I wouldn't imagine so. Literally everything's gone. We've probably melted everything. Everything, literally the camera and the graphics have broken all at once. Oh, the joys of modern technology. But you can text in.
Hello.
Let me see if we can do a different auction. Oh, yes. Oh, we've done those.
Oh.
Okay, we've already done those. That was that kind of... In fact, they've sold out.
Oh, dear.
Okay, amazing. Let's see if we can bring something else then.
Something we still have.
Yeah, something that's actually in stock. That would be cool. That would be cool. Everything's going wrong. Lucy spilt water.
The deals were so good, we've broken the telly.
We've melted everything. Literally melted everything. I'm not even kidding as well. What are you trying to do there? Ben's like juggling two cameras at once. Okay, amazing. Is it say no? It still say no. Come on, bring them back. Come on. This is where we need Will and Smith.
Yeah.
Okay, stay there a minute, Will.
Shall I hold them?
we can't zoom in on them.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry, I can.
Oh, you can. Have you fixed it?
No, but I'll botch it.
You've come up with a plan, Ben.
Bring the camera close.
Oh. There we go. Oh, see now what have you done? That seems exactly the same.
Oh, it's the little control that we use to zoom in.
There we go.
It's dead. So I can do it manually with the lens, but I can't do it.
It's a good job there's only 10 minutes left on show, isn't it?
Oh, I'd be going home.
Can we do this? They're a little bit more they're Morganite-like as well, aren't they? But the more peachy-like colour. When everything just goes wrong. Thank goodness, though, it is happening at the tail end of the show, not sort of slap bang in the middle of the day or anything like that.
Yeah.
So, okay, DVD hopefully be arriving soon, certainly within the week. We will advise you when that DVD is. We've launched the kits this evening. What projects have you got on the horizon then?
Well, I've got my next show on Thursday, which is one of the shows where Gemma's on, the mid-show, and I am also on the mid-show.
So have you got a collaboration, yourself and Gemma?
No, actually, she's going to be on for, well, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this or not, but I'm just going to anyway.
Yeah, go on, do it.
So 1 hour is going to be Gemma, then the next hour is going to be me, and then the next hour will be Gemma.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's a great idea, actually. So yeah, you'll see even more. So is this? Oh yeah, right. Okay, we'll leave that there. I was about to say, is this something we're trialing? I don't know. Oh, it's graphics alive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so we had earlier on this this strand, but in the greenish light colour. If you're with me, then cast your mind back, have a little look. Have a little look on the website. These are your 10mm, but yeah, look at that. They're golden in their colour, aren't they? And because we're massively under magnification, if there were any flaws or imperfections within that quartz, then they would stand out like a sore thumb. Quartz as a mineral is not rare. Quartz as a gemstone like this, where you've got absolute liquid clarity, really is rare. It's fantastic because it's durable, and that's why it's often favoured by many sort of designers. But again, crystal healing, it's actually, I don't want to say the sort of the myths and the legends and the beliefs in terms of its health properties are factually correct, because I can't say that. But it is known to actually have an energy, and that's why you see it within its your timepieces as well. Beautifully coated with this absolutely decadent surface luster. $14.95 only for a full 38cm strand. I mean, Christmas is round the corner. I don't know how many weekends it is away. Can't be many now, can it?
No, it's about 5, yeah.
5 weekends away?
Something like that, yeah.
How many paydays? Oh, 2. If you get paid before Christmas. 5 weekends away.
Oh, God.
Sorry if I've just panicked you, but if you haven't started Christmas shopping or making, Emma, then I would definitely do it. Has anybody else started their Christmas shopping? No. Ross has?
No, I've made a list of what I want to get everybody, but I haven't actually bought anything yet.
Okay. Emma's done that as well. No, some people do it all in one day. Personally, I'd have a meltdown if that was the case. I'd have an absolute meltdown. Can we squeeze in any more? Yeah, let's do the amethyst. Oh, that's a lovely strand. These are top drilled rounds.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Not drilled through the centre.
Yeah.
So they do tessellate.
Those for flowers and yeah.
Now that is unusual. Isn't it funny how the smallest detail, like just moving the drill hole, just ever so slightly to the right or to the left, it just transforms its use.
It does, yeah.
They almost look like they're little floating.
Yeah, this shape, if you just threaded them onto some beading thread, 4 or 5 of them, and made almost like a teardrop shape, they would sit all nicely along the bottom.
Oh, lovely. I like that. I like that idea. And again, all of your beading threads and certainly a Flexrite will go through these. So amethyst is a pleochroic gemstone, so you get not only this beautiful, rich, full-bodied, natural Zambian amethyst purple, but do you see, when looking at the gemstone, do you see flashes of blues and flashes of pinks? And that is determined by its pleochroism. So I love that. I mean, let's go back to the cut, because I do think, the drill hole position, you might, it's funny because I know somebody that's new to the channel might be tuning in and going saying, how is that even relevant? Well, actually, it totally transforms its use and its overall appearance actually in the jewellery.
Yeah, I mean, you could still use this for a stretchy, for example, but you'd have a very different look to if you just had rounds with a central hole.
Well, it would look like this.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it? It would almost be like sort of tessellating back and forth. Whereas a standard stretchy, they would literally be
in a row,
sort of shoulder to shoulder. It's completely transformed. It almost reminds me a little bit like a is it a ladder weave?
Yeah.
Is it a ladder weave?
Yeah.
You see where they kind of zigzag back and forth. $12.95 Jewellery Makers only. Amazing, beautiful depth of natural saturation. Stay where you are on those phone lines. I've got time, I think, just quickly to recap one of Monica's kits. We had some amazing kits. It was the one that was brought to you in this hour. Have I got it here? No.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have it.
Well, you can see the beads in there.
Here we go. You can see the actual beads. So here is These are the bugles that you get within. They're 13 grams, if I can do it by memory. So 13 grams of this twisted sea foam.
12 millimetre
12
bugles.
millimetres.
Yeah.
13 grams of that lovely crystal AB.
Yes.
6 mil. 6 of your lunar cabochons you get. And also the 2 tubes of your Mayuki.
Yeah.
So in your 15.0 and also in your 11.0. So 1995. These components. I mean, the overall piece of jewellery. Can you pass that to me, Lucy? Actually, that one on the end, just there. This is what you'll be able to create with the DVD launch that is coming up this week. I know I've said it repeatedly, and sorry to sound like a broken record, but unfortunately it didn't arrive today. But look at these wonderful motifs that you could then sort of go on and create something, you know, beautifully balanced. Or something irregular as well. I've loved it. Monica, you truly are so inspiring. And I have to say, for those of you that haven't seen these little guys, they are the most adorable little things I've ever seen, and they're part of the Nutcracker DVD that we brought to you today. I don't know if it's still available. Have a little look back, but seriously, look at that. So you're back on Thursday? On the mid-show. Wonderful. I'll see you there. Super. I'll see you there then. I'm back with you now on Tuesday morning. I do hope you had a wonderful weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have. Thank you to our fabulous crew. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Did you know no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging? Select our standard delivery for just $3.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $5.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
All with a fantastic shopping experience. Order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed or